All right. Here we go. Another day, another night. Tonight's going to be pretty interesting, like the title says. What are we going to be doing? We're going to start with the contrast baths, like we do on the channel, because it's so cold down here. We have to warm up the hands. After that, we're going to go into some max, and it'll be pretty max effort. Max deadlift on the axle, those holds. And that's up to the chat, to be honest. We've got some fun grip tools over here. We'll ask in the chat, see what people want to do. But yeah, it should be a good night. Say, gang, we are getting started a little later than we wanted to. Life of having a furnace malfunction in Minnesota. But yeah, I'm actually pretty excited. It's going to be a good night. So here we go. Let's get right into it. Contrast bath coming up. This one right here is our hot one. And like you know, if you watch the channel, we do this to get the good blood flow. So we're going to dip it in there. We're going to go pump, 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 pump. As soon as we can't handle that heat anymore, we go cold. We go pump, 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 pump. We're going to do 3 rounds. A set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 round. The whole reason, oh yeah, okay, that's actually way hotter than I was expecting. Shower must be running a little red line tonight. All right, pump, 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 pump. Here we go. Like. Shake it out. The whole reason why we do this, we want to get the good blood flow. We're in Minnesota. It's in the winter. We're in the basement. The basement's not heated. I'll show you. It can't be more than 55, 56 degrees in here. So the hands, they don't feel like squeezing. It's late in the day. I tell you what, if you do contrast baths, all the blood is going to flow in whatever part. So if you're a grip athlete, a strongman, an arm wrestler, if you're a soccer player, rugby player, you should be doing this for your hands, for your feet. It will get the blood flowing like never before. And the best part is you don't have to waste a lot of energy on it. Normally, if you want to get a lot of blood flow, what do you have to do? You have to run around, jog, lift weights for a while. We're saving all that good energy for the workout. We're just cheating the system, the body, and making it heat itself up. Here we go, right into the cold. Just like it's pump, pump, pump. So we go pump, 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 pump. Come on, like it. We're getting after it tonight. Here we go, pump, 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 pump. Pump, 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 pump. Like it. Back in here. What I'll do after this set, because remember, a set is hot, then cold. I'm going to bring my hands, my forearms up to the camera. We'll show my pasty biceps, the upper arms, for contrast. Then I'm going to show you the hands and the forearms. And I know for a fact you're going to see some really red, really engorged, really bloody, well, the blood's on the inside, blood-filled muscles. But that's exactly what we're trying to do. We got to get these things waking up. We want to hit some new maxes tonight. So here we go. Pump those fists. Pump them. Pump, 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 pump. Like it. All right, that's round 1. Shake it off. Let's get all that excess water off. So like we said, let's do a little reveal, right? Here we go. Regular pasty Jeff Peterson, St. Paul, Minnesota. Coming at you. And look at that. Tell me that's not a super red hand. Seriously, you want to see that again? So we're looking at the arm. This part of the arm wasn't exposed, mind you. None of this was. But look at that there. The left side's going to be the exact... Honestly, sometimes the left side's even worse. So, Pasty Peterson. Jeff Peterson, Minnesota. But look at the hands. We're doing our contrast baths. That one there, super, super hot. This one here. Well, it's not super, super hot, super, super cold. We're going to bounce right back in it. Let's go. Hey, if you're just getting here, appreciate it. Like the channel, get after it. We're going to have a good night. We even have a fun question. If you've got the time, read that. Let's see if anybody can answer it. Put the hands in. Get the blood flowing, right? Expose all that fun surface area to the elements. So, pump, 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 pump. It really sucks. The water's super hot. That's fine. Pump, 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 pump. Pump, pump, pump. There you go. Like it. Hey guys, if you're just getting here, sub the channel. We do fun stuff like this all the time. We always try to bring the good energy. We're a little off. We're a little later than normal. Why is that? The furnace is conked out. We met the repairman. He's got to go get some parts. He's going to be coming back. In the meantime, before he gets back with those parts, we're going to keep hitting this, man. We're going to crush this workout. Here we go. Pump, 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 pump. Like it. Let's go. St. Paul, Minnesota. Some people say, why do you do this? Why is there the grip training? Why is there so much training going on? Well, we do strongman on the channel and grip training. But it's cold outside. There's snow and ice. We can't do much of the strongman. We're focusing on the grip. But here's something you might not know. Listen to this. The sport of grip is growing. In fact, I rented out the Mall of America for June 14th. We're holding the 2026 North American, that's really cold water, North American GSI Championships. That contest is only in the U.S. every 4 years. It's only held every 2 years. So, yeah, grip's getting big. Come to the Mall of America the 14th, man. Get there early. Gonna run out of seats. Pump, 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 pump. Like. So I'm gonna dip it back in the cold water. We're gonna bring it up to the camera. We'll do another reveal. It is feeling really good, actually. Here's what I like. The hot water kind of sucks. It's not kind of hot. It is hot. Super warm. Makes your arms nice and tingly. But when you go into the cold water, it's refreshing. And you stay in there long enough, you've probably experienced this. If you ever had a really cold shower, you kind of lose a little feeling. It's not necessarily numb, but you lose some feeling. The benefit of that is when you get pump, 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 pump. When you drop it back into that hot water, it doesn't feel so hot. Until it wears off, then you're in a bad place again. Pump, 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 pump. Let's go. We'll bring the arms over. Let's show the big difference. I don't know if everybody understands exactly what it is we're accomplishing by all these hot baths, all these ice baths. Check it out, though. Are you guys with me? Watch this, watch this. This is my upper arm. The upper arm, as you saw, it was never exposed. Right? That's nice, white, pasty, Jeff Peterson, St. Paul, Minnesota. Check it out, lower arm. Let's do the reveal. Tell me somebody can see how red that is. It doesn't hurt. What it does feel like is I feel so alive. There's so much blood flow. Hey, let's let the left. Sometimes the left is even worse. So, here we go. Joseph, thanks for being here, man. First comment of the night. He's asking, essentially, what is this? We'll do the reveal, Joseph. We'll answer you. Hey, my son was just born. His name's Joseph. Look how pasty I am. Bring it over here. Do you see how red that is? We're doing contrast baths. That's really hot. That's really cold. If you dip it, a body part, and you pump in that hot water, it's going to get really warm, a lot of blood flow. If you then go cold water, it's going to pull it out. The reason why we're doing this, take a look at this. I'm going to show you the temperature down here. Any guesses? St. Paul, Minnesota. So if we look closely, I think you can see this. What are we at? Come on, chat. What are we at? 650. All right. We're clocking 57. That's not so bad. It's a lot better than it was the other day. So we're doing this to help warm up the muscles. We got to get back in there. We're losing some color. After that, we're going to hit a big workout with this axle, this thick bar. Somebody take a crack at this. Tell me you can get it. Which is not random? Is it a coin flip, a dice roll, a slot machine, or human choice? Watch it. Here we go. If you're just getting here, please like this, sub the channel. We are high energy. We're getting after grip training tonight in the basement. Ready? Pump. Pump, 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 pump. I'm pumping my hands. Open as hard as I can. Fast, close, fast, close. Pump, 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 pump. Like. Come on, gang. Like it. Sub. Great. Shake it out. We hit that cold water. Now, the cold water is still super freaky cold. I don't know how it's retaining that. The hot water, if we're being honest, it has actually cooled off a little bit. It's not the end of the world. I can live with it. It's still toasty. Pump, 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 pump. Here we go. Like it. Another set. What you're going to see, we're going to do 2 more. We show the camera. We're going to do a quick gripper demonstration. Then we're going to get into this, the heavy axle pulls. Pump, pump, pump. Here's the story of the night. Here's the story of the day. Everybody listen. It's been a rough day. We were talking to the business partners. We had a disagreement, shall we say it. We're probably going to separate, pull the business apart amicably, I hope. So we're dealing with all that. We get home. Wife says, hey, is it cold in here? Now, she's from the Dominican. Everything is always cold in here. We're in Minnesota, right? You see the problem there? But she was right. I went downstairs. The furnace wasn't working. So hop on the horn. We get a tech guy out here. He was out here a little bit ago. We need to order some parts. He's a buddy of mine. He's running up to St. Cloud, Minnesota. Watch this. Pump, 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 pump. Like. He's going to go get those parts. And he's going to come back. It's going to be like 3 a.m. He and I are going to get together. We're going to fix this dang furnace. Pump, 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 pump. Joseph, does that answer your question? Pump, pump, pump. If you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, what's life like in Minnesota, man, just hit it up. Blow it up in the chat. It might be late here. It might be 10 o'clock. But if you're watching in Hawaii, it's probably not so bad. If you're watching some other places, you might just be waking up. Last set, last hot water. We'll do the big reveal on camera. For those of you just getting here, you've not seen the big reveal. It's interesting. I think it's interesting. Pump, pump, pump. Here we go. Like it, like it, like. We're a grip athlete. We're a strongman athlete. And what we're doing right now is we're warming up for tonight's workout. Check this out. Take a look at this. It's going to be pretty cool. So we see the hand, right? I'm sorry, that's an upper arm. It's a pasty upper arm. But watch that. We've been doing contrast baths, so watch how red it gets. Are you watching? Boom. That's a super red hand. Tell me that's not a red hand. Tell me you've seen better. That's red. That's awesome. I absolutely love it. That tells me we are dialed in for the workout. All this blood flow means we're ready to grip, we're ready to squeeze, we're ready to rip. Now check it out. We're going to do the left side, See over here, you got a nice pale arm. That's a pale arm. We don't get much sun in Minnesota right now. It's January. We also just turned 44. Check it out though. Do you see how red that is? That's engorged. That's a lot of blood coming in and out of here, man. I absolutely love this. So let's do this. I'm going to hit that hot water bucket 1. Maybe this time, please. 1, maybe 2 more times. We're going to come back. In the meantime, this is the kind of stuff you're going to see tonight. Check it out. I bet you haven't seen this. Anybody here know what this is? Oh, a hunk of metal with the letter G on it. That's cool. Who doesn't like a hunk of metal with a G on it? You put it in your hand. Boom. That's 1 rep. Click it, like it, man. If you like what you're seeing, man, like it. I love it. Boom. Nice. And we just start knocking out reps. We're warming up hands, man. We're getting after it tonight. It's going to be a good night. Hey, man, thanks for the likes. Nobody ever has to like it. Nobody ever has to hang with it. But I absolutely love when you do. Click. So here's the trick. If you're ever showing hand strength on these fun grippers, check out that noise. It's important that you show you close them. Show everybody your strength. Show them you close it, right? I'm going to go hit one more hot bath. We'll come back. Take a peek at the chat. You can't afford sunlight after you still... He's not wrong. That guy's not wrong. He is not wrong. We've got some things going on in Minnesota. We love it here, but god dang if there aren't some things going on. Oh, I'm now taking a look at something, and it's been brought to my attention. We may need to do something with somebody. So yeah, not sure what's going on. All right, hey, all you guys that bared through with that guy hanging out and spamming the chat, it's, well, he's gone now. We don't have to worry about that. Ready? 1, 2, up. We're warming up these hands. We're going to go ahead and pull on that bar really hard. We're going to get over 300 pounds. We're going to set a new max. We're going to do one last set of contrast baths because they're super fun. And if you look at my hand now, still got some blood flow. We want more blood flow. Let's get it. Stop spamming, Jason. Yeah, man. Well, he should be banned now. He should be blocked. And y'all click over the sound so they can't tell if you did it or not. I reported Jason. Hey, Joseph, did you do that? Thanks, Joseph. That's super cool, man. I'm not just saying that. I really appreciate you doing that, man. I think this is your first time here, and yet you were super cool about it. Thanks. Very cool. Oh, man. The business partner comment, that's winning the chat. Hey, brother. Oh, the slot machine. Somebody said this. Okay, let's hang on. Let's see if anybody else has a thought on this. But yeah, man, business, they go different ways. Do people want a story? I'm in real estate. That's what I do. We've got some business holdings, and it's just time, right? We employ all of their family, and it just feels like when there's a question to be made, a question to be answered, decision to be made, I'm kind of the odd man out. So it's probably just time. It ran its natural course, no hard feelings. But on this channel, god dang it, that's still toasty somehow. On this channel, I tend to be pretty honest, pretty upfront with feelings. Never negative. That's just life. Life moves on. We just had a baby boy. It's like the best thing ever. His name's actually Joseph, so it's pretty sick. We got a new guy here, Joseph. And yeah, I couldn't be more happy. Just be nice if we could smooth out some of the other wrinkles. Get heat. Heat would be nice. Buy some sunlight. He's not wrong about that. Here's the messed up part. So I'm going to put my hands in here. It's still somewhat hot. I want all the surface here. So it's pump, 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 pump. Pump, 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 pump. Here we go. Pump, pump, pump. Just like I said, like. We're honest if we're nothing on this channel. There's always something interesting to do. Next week, well, it's not next week, Thursday. If you've never seen somebody rip phone books, we're doing phone book ripping on Thursday. If the weather was nicer, we'd be doing some strongman stuff. Last night, we did some crazy strongman stuff down here. A little dangerous. Don't know if we'll bring it all back. Some of those implements, that's actually really hot. Don't know if we should be using all those implements in here, but we know we got after it. We had a good time, made some new friends. You know what I should do? You know what I'm going to do? You give me 1 second. We'll do the reveal on the bath. I have a new grip toy. I don't think everybody's seen it. And to be honest, I'd be very surprised if everybody had seen something like this. So, hey, wait a second. Is that guy already back? Didn't we block him? Chat, didn't we block him? Look at this. That's that red hand. That's how you know you're doing something right. You want the red hands in here. Red hands are welcome, friends. To be honest, most people are welcome here unless you're just going to spam. Pasty arm. We can all agree it's a pasty arm. So one way to test grip strength, and we showed it, we'll show it again. We'll show it again, is with a hand gripper. Hand grippers are one way, but this next thing I'm going to show you, ready? Set it in your hand. Make sure you show the judges in a contest. You can't, so let's say you don't have big hands and you want to go like this to get it set in your hand, that's fine. But you got to show the judges. You see that? Look it. Do you see how the metal passes through here? Once it passes through here, and listen to this noise. Is that a sick noise? Is it just me, or is it a sick noise that I absolutely love? Maybe there's a channel that I can just make this noise for. Anyways, close it. Now the judge is going to do one of two things. You're going to pick up your gripper. At this point, you've already thrown your chalk on your hand. You know what? We should just put chalk on anyways. Put the chalk on your hand. You're ready to close. He says, ready? Pass the metal through. Passing this through demonstrates that the handles aren't too close and that everybody needs to show this distance before you close it. But if you can close it, well, it's funny you mentioned that. I want to say one or two more things about employee and business relationships. But it doesn't have to be a bad thing that people move on. All right, Mr. Judge, I'm ready for my rep. He hands me the gripper. This is what we're doing at the North American Grip Championships, June 13th at Los Campeones Gym, best gym in town. However, we rented out the Mall of America. The Mall of America, it's like this. Everybody's going to be there. They're going to be pretty amped up and probably not talking to many people because we have a lot of prize money this year. They're going to say, all right, take your gripper. Boom. You take your gripper. You get it in your hand. This is how I position mine. I've got a little small, well, they're a little bigger than average, but there are some true gorillas, some freaks coming here with massive hands. So you're going to go like this. All right, Judge. They're going to want you to show it. Watch this. Pass it through. Hopefully, you only open it wide enough to slip it through just a bit. Then close it. You could go really wide. I don't recommend it. You do this. You guys give me 5 seconds. Watch this. See that closet door? I'm going to open it, and I'm going to pull a hell of a treat out there for all of us. Got it? Chris, you're back. Yes, man. Farmer Grip. Jesus, this guy's name is Farmer Grip? Dude, your name is Farmer Grip? You're going to love this next thing. At the grip contest, Mall of America, one of the events we're doing is actually the Farmer's Walk, and that's not a joke. Who's seen this? Who knows what this is? Who here knows what a who knows what a GD Dyno 200 is? I'm guessing a fair amount of you do, because I see some regulars in the chat. We've established that the hands are warm. We established that. How do we establish it? Well, hell, we just did 5 rounds of contrast baths, throwing them in there. So why don't we turn this on? A little pre-pull. Not a prequel, a pre-pull. So note that. I think we can all see that. It's a green screen. Let me reset it. So we reset it. Now we're down to 0. We love this implement. This is maybe the quickest, fastest, most portable way to test hand grip and hopefully embarrass your training partners. So I'm going to put these handles. I use my set screw. Turn that a little bit, and it makes these go further apart. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a 50% pull on this machine. Let's see, just a warm-up pull. This isn't the big pull. This is a warm-up pull. Let's see where the hand strength is at the start of the stream. Ready? So I got my zero it out. Don't want to be accused of cheating. No chalk yet. We'll just do a... Okay. We pulled a 149 in the left hand. Not so bad. I like it. We'll do the right hand in 1 second here. Hey, thanks. I tried to be positive. Uncle Reggie, yes. Uncle Reggie's in the chat. We were chatting with him earlier. That's a good guy right there. Snacks for everyone. I do that. You hitting 250 today? Maybe. Honda, it's no hate. Try to come here, man. I would love to have you follow the channel. Let's do that soft pull in the right hand just to get it warmed up. But the farmer grip guy, your name is sick. All right. We're going to do this. Then we're going to run to that chalk bucket, make a cloud of chalk dust, and start pulling on that axle. We'll be doing these in between to see how warmed up I am. Fingers wrap like this. Wrap, 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 wrap. Pull into focus. Just a 60% pull, mind you. Nothing too serious. There we go. That's good. I think for just getting warmed up, that's good. Although it's 10 o'clock, although we had a rough day, and it just was, which is fine. Rough days happen. We're going to go over there. That's a pretty light weight. Let's do this right now. If you pull a bucket out, you can then read what it says. And it says 123 because it's a light weight, because we're just warming up. We will set a new max tonight. My God, if I have to do one thing tonight, it's set a new max. Put your chalk on. Oh, that looks like too much. Just a warm-up set. We're getting some good answers on this riddle. It's not a riddle, but kind of is. So watch what I do. Space my hands, wrap the thumbs. I'm going to do holds to start. Up! 1, 2, 3. Bam. Up! 1, 2, 3. Bam. Down, down, down. Up! 1, 2, 3. Boom. Down to the up. 1, 2, 3. God, I wish the ceiling was higher. Wouldn't it be great just to launch this overhead? Doing that little quick pull there. That little, for all the Olympic people, for all the other strength athletes, that's a nerdy little Olympic pull for all of us. So, 123, let's just make the jump to 173. Yeah, man, dude, we're talking the same thing. Let's freaking get after this tonight. I absolutely mean that. Oh, farmer grip. Wonder what difference it would make. Wide, asymmetric, compare. Holy crap. You're asking the questions that have to be asked. So, do you mean, and I think you do you mean on our fun grip? What would, hey, thanks for the likes. Nobody ever has to be here, but it's super sick getting likes. Thanks, gang. Hey, sub the channel if you like this stuff. We have a good time. All right, we're a little bit more warmed up. Let's do another one, a little more warmed up. Hey, that's more than we got in both hands. Let's hit the right hand. We're going to bump that up. We're going to go up 50 pounds. And honestly, 50 pounds, I don't think I'm really even going to notice that at all. Get your hand on there. Look at how narrow we are. We're starting narrow. Farmer guy's asking the right questions. Hey, not bad. Still warming up, not doing max pulls. 185, we'll take it. I'll take that any day, to be honest. Any day I can whip this, any day I can take out this implement and show it to people and hang. It's super fun for me. For those just getting here, I mentioned it's been an interesting day. So why am I going so late? We usually don't go quite this late. Well, the furnace went out. So we met with the tech guy. The tech guy rushed out here, God bless him. Found out we don't have the right parts. So we're in Minnesota in the winter. We've got no heat. I usually, hang on a second. Yeah, that's what we want. We want 173, right? I usually complain, oh, it's so cold. It's so cold in my basement. But you know what? It actually is so cold in my... It is actually so cold in the house right now. Let's re-chalk. What I tend to do, if I do anything at all, is I chalk the hell out of my hands. So we're going to go over there. We're going to do some big pulls right now. Get after it. Hey, any questions about what we're doing? Throw it in the chat. We actually have some people following us, some of the regulars who could probably answer it for you. Here we go. Poor Reggie's still waiting for his GHP block. I remember the pain. Let's do 5. Just 5. We're just warming up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Nice. Ready? Up, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3, up. 2 more down. Up. 1, 2, 3, up. Last one. I'm so tempted to do a freaking power clean here. Ready? Up. 1, 2, 3. I say that because we're at 173. And from this partial height, I can still get enough explosion to make that happen. But this next weight we go to, it would be unlikely that I could do a half pull, right? Half pull and get it where I want it. Here we go. We keep warming up the hands. We're hitting all different kinds of modalities. So many people know what this is. Well, Jeff, this is your demonstration gripper. Yeah, of course it is, because I'm going to demo something. Finally, the G comes in. When you're competing in a grip contest, you're going to go up to your table of grippers. Our table of grippers is partially blocked, but trust me, there's a buttload over there, the official unit. And you say, all right, judge, ref, I'm ready. Let's do it. Let's hit this. Let's smack it. We're going to crush that axle in a second. Honestly, I think I will get well into the threes tonight on that. So you say, judge, I'm ready for my max attempt. So you take the gripper, boom, 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 get it in your hand. You can set it all the way down there if you want. But before you go, you show your judge. I love the creaky spring. You always have to pass this through, then slam it. The reason why you have to pass this through, and by the way, you definitely do, the reason why you have to pass this through is to say, hey, look, nobody is starting too close. We're all starting from a minimum distance. That's why we do it. I actually like it. I like being held to a standard. I don't have the biggest hands. So see that? You see how this pinky kind of falls off? Doesn't really fit that well? Because of that, I wrap my fingers around it more. I use my offhand for it. But then, right, I shouldn't get to do that, so I have to open it up and show it. I'll tickle it. Coochie coo, coochie coo. Then you pass it through and boom, 1, boom, 2, boom, 3. What's that? What's that you say? You like that, but you'd rather see the grip tester? All right, let's do our next pull. Every time we've done a pull, honestly, gang, we've seen the number go up. Let's do like an 85. We'll do an 85% pull on this. These where the handles are. Look at those handles. Dude, tell me, somebody in the chat, if you know, why is this so knurled? And why is this handle just lined? Does anybody have an answer? I don't, but I still think it's cool. All right, let's fiddle with this like we know what we're doing. We actually do. What we're doing now is we're going to make those handles a little wider apart. Go, 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 go. Let's try it right there. Now we're going to zero it out. Got it? We're doing an 85% pull in between the axles. So please watch your screen closely. I will do my God honest best to keep this on the screen. It's a little harder now that I'm exerting more force. But having said that, I'm still going to try to keep it on the screen. You're going to hear, you're going to see an 85% pull. You're going to hear 100% of guttural ugh. Ready? All right, let's see what we got. Oh, nice. 177.4. I'm feeling extra spirited. The chat's alive. The questions are rolling in. I'm feeling good. Why don't I just do right hand? Why don't I do right hand? Oh, can you check this out? Somebody's been doing too much grip work. This is not a problem. This isn't a problem. This is the cost of doing business. If you want strong hands, you're going to get those. I love them. Well, I don't love them, but I'll deal with them. We're going to go right hand now. Let's get after it. Let's go 90%. Let's give a 90 pull, then we'll smash the axle. Here we go. You're going to see a big one. Don't blink, don't blink, don't blink. That's pretty good. That was about 90%. I honestly don't think that was more than 90%, which means we may have new max. We might actually get a new max tonight. If we somehow get a new max on the axle, this is an axle. I have to be careful. These concrete cylinder blocks, they're not designed to be used this way. I use a lot of things that aren't designed to be used the way I use them. They're very weak this way. If I set that bar down too hard, they're going to shatter. Shattered. So we chalk up again. We're going to do another set. Count it down with me. We'll hit 4 reps with this. Now my chalk is interesting. Wait, that's not the interesting chalk. Oh, this is the interesting chalk. Thought we lost it for a second. Look at this. I say this every night. Every night it's true. It looks like the surface of the moon. Or Wonder Bread. It looks like one of the two. Maybe it looks like both. We did our contrast blast to start. And if I'm being honest, oh, thanks, Uncle Reggie. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, like and sub the channel. We do some pretty fun stuff. We're getting quite the following. Hey, we got our first sponsor. Very cool for the sponsor. The equipment will be here soon. We're going to live demo. Once you plaster, once you cake your hands, please uncake them. Well, why would you do that? What if somebody's saying you're supposed to snort it? God dang it. I wonder if that would actually work. I'll be honest. If I thought I could get a better grip on it by huffing that, yeah, maybe I would do that. Oh, fantastic. Yes. Blow it up. Dude, there's a guy in here with a sick grip. Check it out. Gorilla Strength Equipment. He makes sick equipment. He just hopped into the chat. Welcome him in. Dude, glad you're here, man. Glad you're here, Gorilla Strength. So, axle pulls. This still isn't heavy for us. Slide the hands up. Boom. 1, 2. Always get your thumbs on first. Please, thank God, do that. Your thumb's the weakest of this. Let's do our 4 reps. Ready? Count it with me. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. Down, down, down. Up. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Up. And 1, 2, 3. Up. Got him. We're actually, don't pay any attention to this. We didn't update it. We're actually getting after it tonight. I'm going to make a pretty big jump now. I don't usually make these jumps. Oh, look at this. Do you think this is interesting or do you think this is boring? This is a 25-pound plate. Boring at my gym. Well, yes and no. Look at this. Do you see this? That's a milled plate. This is an old milled York 25. Do you know what we do with these? We pinch. We do grip pinches. Up. I'm testing my forefingers and my thumbs at the same time. Usually done one-handed. It's a super common way to check hand strength. I actually really like it too. I think it's fun. Now, let's do some re-chalking. We're going to re-chalk. We're going to hit some reps. We're going to demo some reps. Yeah, man, I think that. It is interesting. I like all this stuff. Hey, we've got some sick people in here. God dang. Really great. Yeah, Gorilla Strength in here. How about that, dude? Watch this. I host grip contest. I talk about it a lot. I'll probably talk about it right now. We're doing North American Grip Championships 2026, GSI, St. Paul, Minnesota. Rented out the Mall of America for day 2. One of the events that we're going to have is the Max Gripper Close. Here's imaginary, here's pretend, here's basically how you do it. You say, all right, Judge, I will be closing the Iron Mind Guide. Great. Grab your gripper. Oh, I've got it. Chalk up. Already did it. Set your gripper. Set. This is a set block. You have to demonstrate with your set block. You push it between the handles and then you slam it like magic. The reason that we do this is that if everybody passes the same block, or at least the same size block through, we know that everybody is closing it from the same distance. Does that make sense? Because if you let Jeff Peterson, I'm Jeff Peterson, St. Paul, Minnesota, right. Oh, you got a skedaddle already? Tell you what, if you sub it, you'll be here forever. You'll never miss it. I appreciate it, Viking. If I can't get to everything in the chat's flying. Sorry. So, you got to do it the same way for everybody. I really want to make, you know what I might do one time? Sundays are my refeed days and my macros. I might make an entire video of me doing this for 30 minutes. And do you know how I'll feel at the end of that? Frickin' pumped and tickled pink. Boom, 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 and boom, and boom, and boom, and boom. Gang, if you're not gripping, honestly, if you're not gripping, what are you doing? Well, I'm watching the Olympics. Great, watch the Olympics and grip. Well, I'm grilling. Dude, with grill, you don't have to actively do anything. That's why you're grilling. Boom, 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 boom. I hear what you're saying. These colors, this handle, that's not very colorful. That's boring. Don't you have anything colorful? Well, I'm glad you asked. That's a heartfelt, I'm glad you asked, because as a matter of fact, I do have some colorful handles. What if I showed you, you know what I'd like, gang? I'd like to get, like a car salesman, I'd like to see you in one of these. I'd like to get you in one of these. So these are the kind that Reggie is currently trying to get his hands on chasing. We're going to try to help him out. We're going to reach out to some buddies and see if they're willing to part. This one has a magic tag. And I'm being honest, it kind of is magical because this tag grants this gripper certain properties. We now know that in order to touch these handles together, god dang, those are such clean handles. It's a shame they're no longer in production. We know that it takes 60 pounds of pressure to knock it out. Tap, 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 tap the handles. So because of that, this has value. A lot of people covet something this strength. Why don't we do some real quick... listen to this. You thought the boring gripper was cool? Huh. Check out the cool gripper, because the boring gripper still works the hand. What a boring noise. Did we just say we loved it? Yeah, well, we kind of do. Check it out on this. Because the knurling is so sharp on this, and it really is, check it out. Yes, they're the holiday handles. That's what I call them, the Christmas colors. Boom. I'll be looking at my life tonight right after I clip all the calluses off my hand, because grip is where it's at, man. Here's my point. I'm calling it at the mall. It's the Super Bowl of grip. Everybody has hands, and everybody has wondered how strong they are. I said that to my mom. She's like, I don't wonder. Mom, you had carpal tunnel surgery. You couldn't open a jar of peanut butter. You said, why are your hands weak? How do I get them strong? Mom, 6 months ago when you need to turn on the heat, you couldn't turn the dial on the radiator. I had to come do it for you. You wondered how strong your hands were, Mom, and everybody does. It's only natural. So watch this, okay? We still set the gripper. It's harder than the last one. This one is 60 pounds of pressure. It's harder than the last one. So why don't we make a better noise? Oh, by the way, when you do it, do this. Make sure your finger is hanging like halfway off, because that's how you get the best leverage. So you should probably make your gripping noises like, ah, pop, 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 pop. Great. Now do it. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Yeah, that's harder. I like talking grippers. I'm going to do this a couple in the left hand, but what I really want to do, if I want to do anything at all, and 1, and 2. Yeah, this one's harder. 3. This still is not a hard gripper. Don't let my fake hard gripper noises deter you. Let's bump it up. Let's get after it. So we know that the axle empty is 33 pounds. We know that because I just told you. We know that we've got this, makes it 123, 213, and 50. This is 263. Why don't we start doing this? I bought a better timer, a more magical, colorful timer. Doesn't work. Well, I'll return it outside the window. So we'll turn this on. We just kind of measure our rep lengths. It's no big deal. Everybody's doing it. It's the best way to grip. And you have a good grip. And you have a good grip. So we're just doing 3 reps on this, because the set after this, honestly, if this feels easy, I'm going to tear this board apart, the same as erasing the numbers. We might just go straight raw max tonight. Up. So count it down with me, okay? 3, 2, 1. Up, up, 1. That's not bad. Up, 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 2. Nice. 1 more. Up, and hold it. The cheat move that you may or may not have noticed, I'll demonstrate it with a different grip. I'm doing double overhand, but I'll demonstrate it this way. The cheat move I'm doing, because I don't want to break my cinder blocks, is on my last rep, I don't go straight down. I ramp it on my legs. So if the grip fails, all of the weight doesn't smash down on those blocks. If it smashes down on those blocks are done. Those blocks are, to be honest, those blocks are toast if that happens. Look at this. Believe in equality. I give every brand of plate a chance. These are the max ones. You can get them at fine retailers, such as wherever my brother picked them up. So, 283. But we're in a festive mood if we're anything. We already had the green grippers on the stream. So we're going to backfill the green grippers with the awesome red. These are plate mates. These are every mace. They're 1 pound. By doing this, you know what? We're going to be right at 285. And I feel like the active chat deserves a good squeeze. So we'll give that a pretty good rip in a second. The thesis of the channel recently has been, can you do some kind of grip every day and still improve your strength? I think you can. I think forearms are amazing. I think they're resilient. Some days like today, we get pretty hard after it. Yesterday, we didn't hit the grip too hard. So yesterday didn't take much out of the tank. Let's give it a chalked up. Let's give it a chalked up grip. The Wonder Bread chalk. We paint it. Yeah, that's painting. I think, so I'll go I'll go about 95% in my left hand. I'll be annoyed if I don't get 190 or higher. I deserve 190 or higher. I'm a good guy and I like this stuff. Stack 2 blocks, stack the right way. Oh yeah, you're right about that. Probably a few inches. Man, dude, look at the engineers. You guys are engineers, I'm guessing. Oh, Hans. Hans is new to us. Hey, thanks, Hans. Thanks for coming back, man. Yeah, lots of stuff going on. All right. Also, Justin Kiss might be right. What the folks are doing is what I appreciate. I should be sometimes I put sweatpants there. Probably a crappy idea. But a rubber mat's actually smart, or reinforcing it with some wood or some other things. I'm going to get 190 on this. I'm going to give it about a 95% pull. I don't usually, no. How about this? I've only got 200 on this once in my life. Is it fair trade? If I get 200 on this left hand, would you guys consider subscribing, sticking around for a little bit? I'm going to wrap my hand on here. Let's make it even harder. I'll put the handles further apart. See how they're getting further apart? He said as he was accidentally making them closer together. Let me give this a shot. But I got a 205, I'll subscribe. Oh, holy crap. All right, 205, you'll subscribe. I'll go left hand. I've never got 205 left hand. If I go right hand, I'll get it. God dang, I'd like to get another sub. This is the breathing before big, heavy work. That's all I had in the left hand. I could try this 5 more times tonight. I'm not beating that. Hey, Miguel Pena. Oye. Hey, that's not bad. Why don't I'll collect the subs if people are down with that. Why don't I try the right hand? Maybe the right hand can beat 250 for my max. Although, full disclosure, I need to get back to axle deadlifting in a second. Thanks, brother. Very cool, dude. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I do this because it's fun. The second this doesn't become fun, it'll always be fun. I'll stop doing this. Wrap the hand. What did I get? Oh no! Our best ever was 254.6. Our best ever was 254.6. Still good. I'm still happy with that. But what I better do is redeem myself on some of these holds. So the next thing you're going to see is me going over to the axle. I'm going to do 3 reps. I'm going to pick it up, and I'm going to hold it for a count of 3. Then I'm going to set it down. I'm going to do that 3 times, and then we're bumping up the weight. We're only at 285 now. We got to get higher. So let's get that chalk in there, like we earned it, like we deserved it. It's been a rough day. Been a rough day for some of the reasons we already mentioned. So maybe, although I think I have good energy most nights, I think because it was such an interesting day today, I've got a little bit more oomph in the old system. This is where it matters. This is where it finally matters. Everything else was nothing but a warm-up, lightweight, peanut. Pick it up, hold it for 3, rest for 5. I'm gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, better get it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now we rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. One more. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Now, full disclosure, as we almost lose the board, I'm not a human metronome, although I am human. I'm using this. I'm bringing this little guy into the... Oh, well, that shows up well. This is why we ordered a new one, because this one doesn't show the way we'd like it. I felt pretty good about that. 285, that wasn't bad. So let's add a little bit more weight. The board says 295. I can get on board with that. So we'll do this. Here's another random plate. They all play nice together, so it really doesn't matter that they're different manufacturers. We put the small plates back on. That was our first working set. Right here, right here. The hands are still chalked. Life is still good. We're still happy to be alive. This setup looks sketchy. My friend, It is super sketchy. In fact, people have been giving me, hey, thanks, man, I appreciate that. People have been giving me good advice on how to reinforce it. All right, here's a gripper. Everybody, and I don't mean some people, that's why I use the word everybody. Everybody in here can close this one. It's the guide. Some people, I don't know how well, here, let me try this. I actually don't know if this next thing's working. For the board in the back, D is the rant. I like it. I wonder if I can, is there a way to close it just 2 fingers? So you tell me, did we get it 2 fingers? Oh, that's got to be closed. It has to be closed, doesn't it? I think. Try it left hand. Left hand's for the pure-hearted. Left hand's easier. Why is life weird? Do you know what I mean? Why is it weird sometimes? We'll knock out 10 on each hand. This is really easy. I've been doing a lot of reading, greasing the groove, that you just want to do the basic movements light. So your body keeps remembering the muscle memory, everything about it. Up, up, up. I'm going to pose a question to the chat. Chat decides after the axles. Here we go. Boom. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 5. I need a cadence. I was not in the military, but I need some kind of like military cadence to be using during this thing. So do 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 do. After the axle, I have 2 implements, and you guys tell me what would be better. Well, that's a lie. I actually have 3 I was thinking about. I've got this implement. I could bust out this, the thumb blaster. This is in the International King Kong. I'm always annoyed that it doesn't focus through this like a spyglass, like a pirate, but no matter how hard I try, it never works. You grip it like this. So that's one option. The other option, this is also in King Kong. King Kong is the world's biggest grip contest. It's called the wrist wrench. You can roll it up like this. Attach weights at the bottom, and it's really hard on the thumb. The thumb really has to put up a fight so it doesn't slip out, right? So if people have thoughts on which one may be or may not be better, let me know. I'm going to chalk up right now. I'm going to hit this. So what we just did on that, Canon PowerWorks. A lot of people, not everybody here. Oh, you know the line. Grid knows the line. Dang, I love that line as a matter of fact. I bet other people here know the line just from your comment. Your forearms are thick. Dude, listen to this. They're okay. They're okay. I have to measure them. My brother, he's coming on the chat next Wednesday. So not tomorrow, but next, he's the bodybuilder in the family. He blows his forearms up, and what he's going to do, he's going to do a live forearm workout next Wednesday, right? He's going to crush it. Vascularity, that's kind of the name of his game, being a bodybuilder. Yeah, King Kong doesn't have anything on the gentleman who said he doesn't have anything on him. I think we know that. We're going to do this. We're just buying time because I want to get ramped up. I want to get ready for that. The axle, I have to pick that up. I have to do 3 reps. Each rep, I'm going to hold at the top for a count of 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to rest it for 5 seconds. I have to do that 3 times. We bumped up the weight, 295, no big deal. Still reasonable. It is reasonable to expect that we hit this. And that's what we're going to do. So, lest you forget, I don't think anybody does, lest you forget, Saturdays are the big day on the channel. Saturdays are when the chat explodes and everybody shows up, because Saturday, we do hardcore grippers. We do call your own gripper you want. We max everything out. Saturdays are kind of fun. We already got 285. Let's do 295. I encourage people to think this way. When you're using 285 versus 295, a 10-pound jump is nothing. A 10-pound jump is absolutely nothing. So tell your body, honestly believe, body, this is the same weight. So I will just do it the way I did the lighter one. Because it's the same weight. On a percentage basis, you've changed nothing. Ready? Should we do it? All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Now the most we've ever done on this was last week at 303. We're in a position to improve. I suggest we improve, we put on more weight. So let's do it. We've been training our grip every day. Somebody pointed out the forearms. The forearms have been getting better. I think it's because it's the daily workouts. But we mix it up. Although you're seeing me mess around with the grip tester, you're seeing me mess around with hand grippers. Man, I do that stuff all the time. Those aren't really taking me to the max. Plus, we kind of cheated tonight. We used our friends' hot water and cold water. We did contrast baths. We put our hands in and we go pump, 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 pump. We do that to get the good blood flow. We showed how hot, how red our hands got. And honestly, I love the crap out of them. What I need to do, I need to find a bucket that is human-sized. These are 5-gallon pails that I just showed you. And it works fine for dipping hands and all that. Hey, Devin, how's it going? Nice. Thanks for saying hi, brother. Oh yeah, so these are 5-gallon pails. You see football players in the locker room, they fully chalk up God, come on, Jeff. Paul deceased. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that Paul deceased. If you ever revive, sub the channel. We'd love to have you. I'm trying to think of a cool military cadence with a grip or strongman twist. I don't know what those are. Hey, Tech POV. If you mean Tech 9, holy crap. Huge fan of Tech 9. I should do a Tech 9 song to this. That would actually be pretty sweet, matter of fact. We always demonstrate our grippers. Oh, here's what I wanted to say before the other 5 things I wanted to say. Canon PowerWorks is kind of a beast. So this is, there you go. Yo to you as well. He sold me this. This is an awesome piece of equipment. It's this. It's the GD Dyno 200. It's pretty awesome. And you'd have to squeeze 441 pounds of pressure before it would not be able to test your grip strength. And what's more, oh my God, they gave us this. Now, if this doesn't want to make your average person train their butt off, I don't know what will. I don't know. I guess you could keep track of your numbers in here. This is what a human hand looks like in case you forgot. This is what the machine looks like you just bought that you're staring at. So I like marketing materials as much as the next guy. Just probably won't use those very much. Wait a second. Do you actually? Type your cadence. No, I'm being serious. I'd love to know what your cadence is. Cadences are sweet. I think they'd help me. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about. I had a subscriber write me. He wants to know, what about explosive reps? He says he does his reps like this. So watch. He was describing it. He says, I do them nice and controlled. Right? Like that. But he says, when I watch the really good grip guys, they're explosive. Bam, bam, bam. Right? So he said, how do I do that? Well, one thing you can do, this is one way. This is the most beginner way to start improving explosion in a gripper. I'll show you 2 ways. But these are not very advanced techniques. One is grab an easy gripper. Grab an easy gripper and just boom. Setting it. Setting it is the process, the act of putting it in your hand in the most desirable place based on your mechanics. So for me, I set it here. I use my thumb to come across the top and I make a sleeve. Right? Sleeve, that way it's not going to slip, and I slide it in and then you wrap your fingers on it. So one way you can build explosion is you take your big breath, you go, and the second, watch, it's 1, 2, 3, and a second, when number 4 is about to hit, watch that trade-off. The second it's coming off, earthquake test. And what you're doing is, boom, essentially what your nervous system is doing, as soon as it feels the resistance, because you let go, doingy, doingy, this will fly out at you, but the second your hand feels that kicking on, the whole thing shuts in. The other thing, probably more conventional, we use pounds. Hang on a second. Somebody made a bold comment, and it's probably true. Brother, you click a 3.5, David Duke? Are you being serious? If he clicks that, applause to him. Hey man, sub the channel. We like having all hardcore grip people here. The other thing that you can do to build explosion is you find a pause. Pause in just a random place. For today's purpose, I'll pause here. So, and then you, and then let it out to that same mark. No momentum. It's just, do you see the difference? Do you see what's kind of going on there? That's a good way to build it. Hey, hi everybody. David Duke, that's sick. Get after it, everybody. We're gonna max out now on the axle. We're up to 305. We're gonna chalk our hands. We're gonna Wonder Bread them all up. What do you mean? Well, if you were here when we started, you know what that means. I think this looks like Wonder Bread. So that's why I say it. So let's chalk them. Now I like to chalk every potential contact point, like this. Yeah, I do. I support pretty much every community, to be honest. So I had too much chalk on. It's in all the right places, and I do this just to knock off some of the chalk. And now I'm ready to grip and rip that thing. If I do the following, if I pick that up, hold it for 3 seconds, rest for 5, if I do that 3 times, it's the best I've ever done on this stream. That makes sense? That's a minimum grip measurement for fair play. Yeah, dude, you're right. Uncle Reggie, spider chalk is in the other room. Here's the difference. This chalk, this is internet chalk. This is of no brand. This is of no consequence. It weighs nothing because it is nothing. I use it because I like it like that. When I want to make a big number, a big splash, or a contest, or set a big PR, the spider chalk comes out, and the spider chalk is potent. It's dense. I don't know, it's like pound cake. It's freaking... Yeah, you know what? Yes. If this is Wonder Bread, and it is, then spider chalk is pound cake, if that makes sense. Yeah, grip it and rip it. Let's do it. Look at a product called Pretty Hands and Feet for dead skin. You guys are so... I'm loving the comments, by the way. Keep those comments coming. Keep the subs coming. I like both those things. All right. We'll turn on our official timer because like a bonehead, I paused it before the last set. God, I'll be investing in a new one of these. Oh, I forgot to say something. I'm not going to forget the second time. I'm going to do this, then I'm going to say the thing and show the thing I keep forgetting. 305. I'll be pretty pumped to do this. I think I'm good for it. I forgot to read that the gentleman from the Army was going to give us an awesome cadence. God dang, I wish I knew what that was right now. So I get my thumbs on first. I stretch them. Your thumbs are the weakest when compared to 4 other fingers. Make them happy first. Great. Then after I'm on there, I go boom, and I point it down. So it's easier for my wrist to contract against the weight. Push against it. Ready? We're going 1, 2. Oh yeah, we got it tonight. 1, 2, 3. Rest for 5. Reset the grip. 1, 2, 3. Oh, maybe we don't have it tonight. Well, this next rep will be interesting. 1, 2, 3. That's what we call all in. Yeah, no, I got it. New PR, good for us. This is what I keep forgetting about. Who here is smart? Who here is smarter than me? I bought this sick camera today. Got it home, tried screwing around with it. What it's going to allow me to do is show these horrible calluses in 4K or something cool in 4K. I just need to figure out how to use OBS Labs because I got that. We got the nice computer. We have a lot of big contests coming up where streaming is important. We have some strongman. We rented the Mall of America for a grip contest. We're going to Grand Old Days. 250,000 people. Hey, Beacons, I really appreciate it. I'm being totally serious when I say that, man. I'm really grinding. I want to get this grip stronger. But yeah, we want our streaming quality to go this way. Right now it's this way. Residue, chalk dust, love it. So yeah, got the equipment. Don't know how to use it. That'll take a while to figure out. What I believe is not random is human choice from what I see on the board. Hey, Scarlett. You get one of these. Whoops, that doesn't. Yeah, you get one of those. I agree. An argument could maybe be made for 1 or 2 others, but for sure that's the one for me as well. Smart people on here. I love not being the smartest person in the chat. Do people have an opinion on which one I should be doing next? Do you want to see more of the old, reliable Iron Mind guide? Or do you want to see the super cool, sometimes sexy 60-pound closes on the GHP? Just curious. Let's get after that. We'll do a cool down set or 2. What's wrong with the equipment? Depends what you mean. My legs shake dead when oh, really? Yeah, it's the GHP for sure. GHP, I'm seeing. Good. What I believe is my legs shake while deadlifting. So what to do? Well, make sure you're stretched out properly. Make sure you're not using too much weight when performing the deadlift. And look, I'm not as strong as I used to be. I used to be pretty dang awesome. Still okay. I think the biggest mistake that people make, and this isn't a deadlift stream. Let there be a deadlift stream soon. Just do the shoulder width. Just turn the feet out just a little bit. When you lower yourself, it's like a squat in some ways. You're coiling. You're not lowering yourself. You're not bending over. Please don't do it that way. You're lowering yourself. Doot, 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 doot. You see how I've maintained the same posture? Just like that. Then grab the bar. Probably mixed grip. 1, 2. And before you do anything, drop your butt. Look up. If you can at least start every rep like this. Now, if I had weight, it would look more like this, which is better. But if you can at least start every rep, even if it's a set of 8, reset your form each time, you will cut down the chance of getting a back injury an absurd amount. I get it. Using big weight is way more fun than using little weight. But you know how you get to the big weight on a regular basis? You don't break your back. Okay. Yeah, man. No. That's interesting. I'm liking the D answer. Somebody in the chat earlier had a different one. I want to get forearms bigger. Where do you get those? Oh, I got a ways to go. All right. I do a weight class at school. I've gone from benching 30 pounds. Hey, that's really good, man. Hey, I got a sub from somebody. Nice. People don't know. I like when people announce the subs. They don't always do it. I think it's extra cool. So, all right, Judge, I'm ready. I want to turn in my performance. Show me what you got, son. Great. So I grab this. I put it right behind my callus line. And I make sure that this edge lines right up with the end of my pinky. You know you're doing it right if you get too many of these, right? That's the old college try line. That's from getting after it. Then you wrap it in. Bah, 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 wherever you want. But just know, if you start with it way closer, it doesn't really matter. You're going to have to do this. Close. Okay, go. Come on. Wider. Got it. One more. Now watch. I'm going to let it open up in my palm. Come on, palm. Open up. Everybody's watching. Thank you. Little in the finger. I bet it fits now. Like a glove. You always show it's closed. Because what's the point of picking up a gripper if you're not going to show you closed it? Here we go. Left hand. Now my left hand is gaining on my right noticeably. I wonder what that's all about. As long as they're both getting stronger, I'm good with it. Whoop. So look it. You can't close that. That's cheating. Open it up wider. Make a cool noise first. Oh, that is a cool noise. Success. Pass it through. Pinch it if you want. Okay, it's wide, Judge. Then the judge will say, good. Now, practicality, that's not how it goes. This is how it goes at a grip contest. This is the right way to close a max gripper. If you use a set block, I'll do the 20 millimeter set block. This one, side to side. Please keep your set blocks here. Can we just not put them on the ground? Can we not, tables right there, put them on the table, hold them. Here's why it's important to hold them. When you're going for a really hard gripper, you don't want to have to set it. Oh, I will bend over, let me go find this precious block. This hand isn't doing anything. This hand is literally sitting here. Put it to work. So it's going to hold it. So in half motion. All right, Judge, I'm ready. Yep, I'm ready. Start the timer. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's close the gripper. Half motion, not fast. Do. Great. Show it. Boom, boom. Did it pass? Go. A regular motion, it probably does look more like this if we're being honest. Now this is an easy gripper, so we can show it. We can flirt and have a little fun with that one. That's not a super serious gripper. We've got enough chalk. What we don't have is enough axle holds. So I'm gonna back down. People ask, do you do cool down sets? Do you just end on the heaviest? I don't. So I figured I'd show you a couple cool down sets. Now the cool down sets are still gonna get some nice work in the forearms. People keep saying I have forearms. My brother, the bodybuilder, younger brother for what it's worth, he's got forearms. I own forearms. They're just not like the super kind of, can I compete in the grip strength Olympics? I don't see why you can't. Now again, the Mall of America contest that I'm holding June 14th, I'm calling the Super Bowl of grip. I would like to see an application put into an Olympic committee to make grip a sport. So that's the thing. That'd be pretty sick. Man, I appreciate all the chat activity. Everybody's been pretty awesome. Hey, if you like this kind of stuff, sub the channel. We're always a little offbeat, but the one thing we always are is honest and upbeat. For example, I don't know that I had the measurably, arguably, I don't know that I had a very good day today. Earlier in the conversation, we were talking about our business partner and I. Probably overdue that we pull the business apart, right? We're seeing things totally different ways. So that was tough. That's not fun. Will we maintain the friendship? Sure. I mean, you got to still be friends after it. We're bumping up now. Oh, that's too big of a jump. No, let's do it anyways. So we probably shouldn't be making this big a jump because if you look at my cool notebook, I'm the only one who understands it. If you look at my cool notebook, we now have to do 3 sets of 5. Yes, these are actual notes. That means something to me. And we have to hold it for 5, set it down for 7, and we're making a 10-pound jump. So I'm going to get right into that. Follow along, play at home. Well, the business was real estate. And I also, if I'm honest, I probably just pretty honest here, so maybe sharing too much. Went to college, got out of college, said, man, I don't want to work for anybody else. So I kind of worked for anybody. I joined an insurance agency. We're an independent agent. Did that for 10 years, sold that, and I started buying up real estate. Sometimes timing is everything. I sold that. I got my funds. At the same time, the bottom of the housing market was arriving, or just before. So I was able to, do some things, and then you take the proceeds, you keep doing things, and then just keep always doing things. I wear these pants on the stream a lot because I like them, because I don't know, clothes isn't a thing for me. Growing a business is a thing for me. I really have to do this, and I can finish the story. 5 reps. Come on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, so now it's apartment buildings. We're going to have to divvy up or sell off the apartment buildings. It's not a great time to do that. You'd rather do it when prices are on their way up, not when they're stagnant. Such is life. We can't choose that. But hold that thought. Down. Up. Yeah, this will be okay. It's a new heavy weight, but honestly, it doesn't feel awful. But then we'll have to figure what other business we want to be in. We'll keep some of them for sure, but what do we want to do with some of the proceeds? Start a grip school, like Professor X did, for kids with freak grips. Set it down. We're going to stay at that weight for another set. So I actually do, to be honest, I actually do feel those forearm pump now. I'm not big on pumps in general. I'm really not. And that's only because I don't respect and I don't care about pumps. So chasing them to me means nothing, but I do have one. It's important to be honest. I like the squeaky spring. It should be oiled. The oiling takes care of it. But then you lose all the... Listen to this. I know what I want to show you. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's... And then I had a sober living company. I transitioned that into a different thing as the laws changed. So yeah, there's some things going on. Ant-Man, yes sir. I'm going to do this. This is a quick quiz. I'm going to go grab 3 brands of grippers. Got it? 3 brands. I'm going to show them each for about 3 seconds. And I'm hoping we've got some gripper people who in the chat can identify what they are. Sound fair? We've never done this before. Seems reasonable. We'll just do 3. We'll kind of keep it to the basics. I don't want to go too hard on everybody. This channel is for all levels of strength. Well, here they are. Here are the 3 levels. Somebody kind of already got the jump on us. So you probably know what this is. It's kind of a dead giveaway, right? So who knows what this is? Type it in. That's the first brand. Coming up the second one. We already kind of spoke on this a little bit. Thanks for the likes. It's not required to give likes, but it's still cool when people do it. So yes, very good. Very good, Ant-Man. Now we have this one. Kind of already spoke on it. What could this be? Okay, got it. The one that most people aren't going to get this. There are no basic gripsters that are going to get this. This is for the advanced crew. Uh-oh. There's nothing on that handle. The fact that this handle has nothing drastically reduces the options. And like, it's not even close. Oh, R. Kelly. Dang, dude. Yeah, man. Super sweet. Yeah, man. Thanks. But you've got this. So that's a clue. There is no music. It's just a clue. But what if I showed you this? If you didn't, here's the thing. If you didn't see that bottom, the pretty advanced, Jed, Jalen, Cannon, some of our Beacon, some of them will know it. If you just saw that bevel, you might know what it is. So I'm just kidding. Yes, Uncle Reggie. Now this is a very rare one. You say, well, what's so rare? It's a master. Well, masters weren't the most common. You'd say, well, still, there's no Thor. That's not it. It's the age. This is super old. This is a late 90s, early 2000s. At the oldest, the beveling is so wide and beautiful. Can we say that? And there's almost no knurling. Closing this, although it's rated at 96 pounds of pressure, this one has such lovely knurling. And how do we know that? We know the knurling is lovely because listen to that. It's so sharp, you can play it like a musical instrument. My wife's Dominican, and it reminds me of the noise of a huira. I don't know how many Latinos are on here, but that's what it reminds me of. But because of the good knurling, it'll really bite into your hand. This will basically slide right out of your hands. It's bald as hell. It really is. I love barbells with crazy knurling. Ant-Man, I feel the same way. We'll do this too when the bodybuilder brother's on here on Wednesday. That knurling. He's preparing for a deadlift. There's a deadlift in the contest. His shins look like hell. They're just all torn up from sharp barbells, but still really cool. We don't have that problem. We're working with a 2-inch axle that's super smooth because we really want to challenge our grip. That's exactly what we're doing. So let's do another set. The way I find my grip on the axle to be consistent, I go to the collars, flat hands to the collars, bring it in touch, bring it in out. That's where my thumbs go. Start with the thumbs, wrap the rest of the fingers. The reason why we do that is the thumbs on first, then the fingers. It gets all the space out. We don't want any space in the palm of our hand. We want just great connection, friction. We're going to go on the 23. Got to hold it for 5. Should be very doable. I like our chances on this set. Then we rest for 7. This is a program I got from somebody. I think it's very solid. It hits all different aspects of grip. All of them, to be honest. I guess it doesn't do much card tearing, but all the ones that I would probably really need it does. We'll do one more rep after this. Nice. Yeah, the forearms are getting pumped. An unfortunate byproduct of doing the work, I suppose. God, this is feeling good. It's really feeling good. One thing that is happening, you can't see it at home, but you got when you're doing that work, I call this part the thumb bicep because it controls the thumb. It's actually getting pretty pumped. Not that when we plate pinch, it's a lot. I've got a good thumb biceps, not the best, but it's getting pretty jacked, pretty pumped up. Let's do a couple pulls on this. Ant-Man, I'm still using my... Oh, sick, dude. Look at you. Shoot, I got to get 2-inch... Well, 2-inch barbells are legit. 2-inch barbells are legit. Over the head? Yes. We did some cleans on it earlier in the stream. What I do sometimes, and I'm not saying this is smart. Hey, Juanito, El Burrito, more in flight. Hey, guys, thanks for coming. Liam Murphy, great, man. Great. What we do sometimes on the stream is we go on our knees, we clean it, then press. And the reason why we do that is it's got lower ceilings. We're in a basement, so. I'm kind of doing a test pull. I'm going to go pretty hard. I'm wondering what my crushing strength level is, knowing that I've been doing a lot of thick bar. I'm guessing it's still in the 180-ish range. It might be lower than that. And if it's lower, it's fine. Just curious. We're definitely hitting grip tonight. Oh, ho, ho, ho. We have sapped some of our strength. So is that good or bad? Well, it's good. I'm really getting after it. That's what that tells me. So here we go again. Do the quick reset. Let's go right hand. Right hand better be in the 180s or I'll be beyond annoyed. Close. Oh no, we got it, I guess. 185. If you want something cool like this, don't wait around for Santa. His schedule is questionable at best. If you go to Cannon Powerworks, Matt Cannon, a buddy of mine sells these. This is where I got mine. It's the coolest. The plan, we're going to bring this to the Mall of America. We're bringing this to Grand Old Days. Different places where there's a lot of people. I want everybody, and I mean this, I want everybody to care about grip strength. There was a recent study, Google it, after the stream, not during, that said longevity, a great indicator of that is grip strength. So, we gotta keep gripping and ripping. There's no reason. Who doesn't want to be here forever? I mean, I'm just starting to have, I'm 44, and I'm just starting to knock out some kids. I'd like to get one more. I think there's probably some other, I know there's at least one or two other fathers on here. So yeah, we gotta live a while. But my thought is, and I honestly believe this, if I can go to places with a lot of people and put on nice contests, set up a cool booth, stream it live because why not? If I can do that, and people try this, they're going to be hooked. I don't know the exact, I know Reggie recently got into training grip. He said he got into it like the his mid 40. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. And it could be any one or number of Reggies on the stream. But I'm with him, man. You start trying this regardless of your age, you're going to be freaking hooked because this is sweet. Is it badass? Yes and no. Taking a very easy gripper and repping it hundreds of a time during a live stream, it's cool. It's fun. I wouldn't say it's badass. Here's what's badass. I would ask that you guys, we've had about 100,000 people swing through tonight. Those of you that are still with us, because I know it's a stream, people come and go, hang out. I will show you something that's badass if you're willing to wait. You don't even have to wait probably about 5 seconds. This is something that's cool. But I need to pick the right tool or it might not be as fun. We'll do this. Hey, let's do this. We haven't shown this one yet. The Cannon Powerworks put these together. He gifted this to me. He's a hell of a guy. Oh, the knurling on. Oh, let's do our musical grippers. Listen to this. You kidding me right now? Are you serious? That's how sharp the knurling is. Now do an iron mind. Right? Now do the naked, the balding tedding. So that's what I'll do then. Are you kidding me right now? So what I like about the standards is, this is the standard line. This happens to be standard grippers, Matt Cannon, Platinum. If you can't close a gripper like this, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you will never be able to say that it was because the gripper slipped, because that's how damn good the knurling is. But what I really want to show is something that is potentially badass. I've got 4 kids stronger than ever. Wait, is that true? Do you have 4 kids you're stronger than ever? Sounds like a static on that. Yeah. Human choice from the grip. Now we're all in big trouble. The Grim Reaper is here. The Grim Reaper, I put riddles in chats all the time. He's never, and I mean this, he's never not gotten one. We are seriously, we're done. I could drop a couple verbal ones. He'll answer them too quick. He'd have to promise not to answer. Now, I was saying what's badass. And although we agreed, grip is. We said super easy grippers. Boingy, boingy, boingy. Like that. Probably not too badass. You know what kind of is, at least in my opinion, this. We're going to start doing some more bending because we've not done it on the channel. Do you know what the Iron Mind nails are? I bent and got certified on the red. That was pretty fun. And what I would do is I'd take I won't bend the pen, but this is about how long most nails are that you go to bend. You wrap them up so that they don't puncture your hands, even though the wrapping doesn't always work. And you go like this, you go, bah, 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 you try to bend it. Or you go like this, and you try to bend it. But once you get a kink in it, it's really hard for the forearms and things to finish it off. So what I do is, a lot of people do this. I didn't even come up with it. They take a gripper and crush it. Because, right, if you turn it on its side like this, it's going to be pretty hard to close. This is kind of badass, although it's an easy gripper, so it doesn't count. Chest crush. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I love doing those. And because we're going to start doing timber ties, something that's really easy on the channel, I figured I'd start working those in. We'll do the quick Wonder Bread chalk. We're going to hit our last set of the axle. Then we're going to max out on some of these other sweet implements. My kids, yeah, me too. I've started buying grippers because of you. Oh, thanks, man. Hey, what grippers are you trying to chase down? I'm curious. Let's get after that. This next set's going to be kind of gross. I'm okay with that. It's okay to do hard things. It's okay to do gross things. Just don't complain about it. If you do something hard and you get it, great. You don't really need to celebrate it. We know you did it. If you do something hard, you missed it, don't make an excuse. Just wasn't your day. You'll get it next time. All right. Let's wrap it up. Come on now, wrap it up. All right, we're going to go in 5 seconds. Then we're going to hold it for 5, rest for 7. 3, 2, 1. Oh, God, that feels easy. Now, I have to do more reps, but you know what I should do? I should bring my inch dumbbells in sometime. Those are fun to play with. If you want to have a good time, try cleaning and pressing some inch dumbbell trainers. It's not spiritual. It's not life changing. It's just almost those things. Come on. Yeah, this set's easier than the last one. Not sure why. Not complaining. You know what? 1, 2. Come on, lift it with me. Now, I think that might have been 5 reps. I'll do one more. May have only been 4. The goal is 5. So let's go 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yes! Now, what some people don't know is the furnace went out at the Peterson household. So we're just kind of gripping, kind of waiting for the handyman to come back with the right parts because we didn't bring them the first time. That's fine. And that's fine. But we need the right parts so we can heat the house tonight. The wife's Dominican. I can tell you she's probably not too pumped with the temperature here right now because, well, in the basement it's not awful. Basement's not awful. For Minnesota, I don't heat my basement. I never will. 68 degrees, right? You 200 pounds top roll force? Holy crap. That is well done, young man. Well done, young man. Welcome to the spotlight. Whatever, I'm going to do the absolute hardest I can because my last one didn't quite go the way I wanted. Yeah, thoughts on that in a second. We're losing the grip. Boy, she's fading fast. She's fading fast. We'll do 100%. God, I'd like to see it in the 200s in the right hand at least. You know what? Maybe it's easier. I don't know what's easier to see to be. I know you can see it here. You know what? Maybe it's more fun. Let's do a little further away one. Oh, yes. We didn't get it by much. I don't think a lot of people will say we got 200 by much. What did we, got 240 something at the beginning of the chat. Hey, I appreciate everybody being here. We're having a heck of a time, I think. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We have a lot of fun around here. We're a growing channel. We believe in, doing grip, doing strongman. It's a good time, man. I like chatting with everybody. The little kid's sleeping. The other little kid's sleeping. The wife is hopefully sleeping. And we just kind of hang out and do stuff. Boom. 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 You know what? Well, hold on a second. You know what I can do? Why don't I go get a slightly harder gripper? Because honestly, at this point, I beat all the numbers I had to on there. So let me just do that. Let me get a little harder gripper. I really feel like working the crushing grip. So let's get something cool, something reasonable. Do a couple reps with the 88. Mr. Furnace Man is most likely on his way right now. Is it cozy down here? Yeah, man. The temperature's push-ups on straight fingers. You know, that's interesting. You know, that's interesting. I've never thought about that. That's super interesting. Hans, yeah, man, I get it, man. Guten Abend. Who else? Has anybody else done push-up straight fingers? Maybe that does build your grip pretty well. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, so what I do is I do a hard day, Tuesday. Tomorrow, I'll use my grip for back day. I want to actually train it. Thursday, I do implements. So an example of an implement I might do on Thursday is this. I might do something like this. But then after implements, I do wrist curls, forearms, and then I won't touch grip again until Saturday, which will be crushing. I'll go hard. In between those, I top grippers, and I do some of this. The thesis is, what I'm trying to do is, does it, can I build if I train it more often, will my grip strength go up? I think it will. Here we go. I don't know, the thumb only push-up sounds incredibly difficult. Here's the 88, the GHP. It's the red. It's the number 4. Hey, if you ever get a chance, and this is just collector's advice, almost, yeah, we hit PRs on the axle. Our top set was 305. We held it for 3 seconds, rested 5, 3 seconds, rested 5, 3 seconds. Felt pretty good. Push-ups on index, nobody can do those. Those are superhuman. So if you ever get a chance, almost regardless of condition, and you come across a GHP, 3, 2, or 1, specifically the 2, and oh my God, specifically the 1, buy them. And if they have both these stickers, they're not stickers, people still call them stickers, they're not stickers, then you're going to be in a good place. That holds true for the 9 and 10. You don't have to worry about 7s and 8s. You can find those under your couch cushions. But the 1 and 2, good luck. 3, sort of. The 9 and 10, not really. There we go. 1, 2, nice and slow. 3, 4, 5. Hold it, nice. Left hand, we're going to go to the 60. Here we go. I'm going to slide it in there. We're going to tap. And listen to this beautiful sound. Just make it rain. Everybody's make it rain is a little different, I suppose. If you're a weatherman, you're actually... Weatherman, making it rain is your rain. All right, here we go. 30 millimeter. Let's turn it sideways and go 30 millimeters. 1, 2... Up, 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 up. 3, up, up, up. Great, great, great. Up, up, up. 4, even better, better, better. 5, are you kidding? And 6, and 7, and 8. No big deal. Oh, dude, is that true? You're, Nicole. Oh, so I talked about that. Your uncle dude, my dad did the same thing. Now, he usually had more of a beer in a hand, and sometimes he'd pick up the hand gripper. But yeah, we'd be watching football, and he would just take an easy hand gripper. He had an okay grip, I'm guessing. It's harder to know when you're a kid. Everything seems so big and strong. You just go on the couch. We just grind them. He had 2 of them. I could not quite get the easy one. And the hard one, which I can't imagine was much harder than this. I just thinking like, wow, how does any human ever close these things? That's physically impossible. So there we have it. We crushed that. I do kind of want to walk into a little bit different piece of equipment. What about the opposite of squeeze? Word police. Do you mean this? He does mean this, but we were ready. We're ready for things like that on the channel. Here I come. Here I come. Don't worry, word police. We're on our way. We haven't forgot about you. We'll help you. So we do a lot of crushing, and that works the inside, the tendons, the forearms a different way. What we often do is we go like this. I love bouldering. I can kind of get like the V3 sometimes. We're working the extensors now. It's important. The reason why we can keep doing grip multiple days is we do an insane amount of ice baths on the channel. I'll never stop doing it. I probably won't do any more tonight, even though I want to. That's a contrast bath. One's really, really hot. One's really, really warm. You go and you pump, 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 like, pump, 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 like. That's the cadence I use. But we do this to strengthen the back of the hand. That really helps. That really helps. A lot of us, if we don't do this, we start to get elbow points where the tie-ins happen between the muscles. So I'll do these. Oftentimes it's off stream, but it's okay to do it on stream. This is the yellow. There's 5 strengths in the Iron Mind. Wait, is that true? Maybe there's 4 strengths. Well, there's colored bands in the Iron Mind. This one, no, there's 5. This one's the middle. There's the blue, the red's a brick. Can't even find my red. I probably flung it at my brother and said, the hell with it. Because it is pretty hard. Now what I want to do, and this is more of to see where I'm at, I'm going to set up the thumb blaster. The last time we did this on the stream, it was kind of weird. The reason why it was kind of weird is we went to failure, which was X amount of weight. And then I was annoyed it wasn't more. Some of you might remember, I was annoyed that I hadn't gotten more. So I was like, I guess I'll re-chalk. I guess I'll hit this again. And holy crap, if I didn't increase the max 5 pounds. I don't know how that happened. I'm not counting on that every time. But let's do it. We'll just go 35 to start out. This event is in King Kong. It tests the grip. Somebody was kind enough to point out that King Kong didn't have S on them with the poop emoji. I loved it. And what a lot of people do is they only focus on the thumb. And you're right to do that. It's the thumb blaster. So get the thumb as deep as you can in there, right? Really pinch it. Don't forget about back pressure. Try to get your hands, totally legal, to push against this. That will at least alleviate some of the pressure on the thumb, not all of it. So let's snap in. Snapped in. Okay, basically snapped in, not all the way snapped in. Now we are. Right and left hand. My right is better at almost everything I do. And yet the left hand, last time, got the exact same number. So sweep it underneath, wrap the top. Up we go. 1, 2, 3. We're just warming up. Great. Don't worry. I mentioned the kids are sleeping, the wife's sleeping. They're 2 levels above me. Nobody can hear this obnoxious thumping on the wood, I guess. Is that what this is? Oh yeah, the left feels amazing tonight. Now, those of you that train grip know a couple things. They know it doesn't take a lot of weight for things to not feel awesome in a big ass hurry. So let's just keep piling on the weight. Let's stack it on. It's really not a reason not to. The other thing, so when you get a new implement, let's say you call up Arm Assassin, although most of his orders come online. When you get it, totally legal. I didn't do this until my buddy came over and said, hey, dummy, you didn't season your implement. Well, I wasn't going to season it. It happens over time. But he went like this. He went, painted it on. After he painted it, and this guy's an absolute beast. I have done bouldering. I really like it. Got to have a good grip. Hey, we're getting a lot of new faces in here. Would you guys mind subscribing? This is a really fun night with all the new faces talking. How many people had uncles that did grippers, actually know what COC is, know what bouldering is, know how strong they are? It's pretty sick stuff. So then after he had the chocolate, he's like, wah, 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 and he hit it twice. And now, and this is totally legal in competition, they're just feeling fantastic. Good for everybody. I swear to God, I'm going to figure out how to make this work. My goal on one stream is to make this like a pirate would use it and see clearly out the end. I can't make it work for some reason. I don't know why I can't. It's a simple thing. All right, we're clacked in. We'll go right hand first. I tilt it back. I slide my thumb as best I can into that groove. Rest of the hand over the top. Oh, I totally lost it. Like we said, rest the hand over top. Then back pressure. Up 1. Up 2. Up 3. Now, I'm okay hitting reps on this, but I don't know. Pretty soon we'll have to switch to... Left hand feels better tonight. Pretty soon we'll probably have to switch to just max attempts because I don't want to fatigue everything. I think people realize that axle work, the reason why I'm doing axle work, all right, it's coming over. I'm going to lift it up and bring it. The reason why I'm doing axle work is so I can get better at these. God, I hope you can see that. I really hope this is showing up on film. It's got a Coke can size handle. It's 2.38. It's to replicate the Thomas inch. This one's only 108 pounds. They get heavier, and I have them, and I need to build up my thumb strength so that I can get better at gripping those. Because if you really want to say you have a good grip, man, you got to get better at lifting those. So, thumb blasting. Moreover, axle. I do a lot of it because I competed in a grip contest last year. Didn't get where I wanted. I know I can do better, so we're going to do better. Let's put 50 pounds of weight. We have 50 pounds of plate weight. It's a healthy amount. We're not in the max territory yet. Let's throw a 5 on there. 55. I weighed this the other day. If I put this on there, with these, it's another 10 pounds. So we have 50, 55, 65. And for me, 65, honestly, is beginning to knock on the, holy crap, take a deep breath. Come on now, let's get this done. Big Gorilla, hey man, I still been watching the vids, just not, hey, well you found us live now, very cool. Very cool you found us, man. Thanks, Word Police, thanks for being here. Yeah, man, I hit 250 plus on the dyno. Tonight I only got 246. Way she goes, that says. Arthuricata, yeah, I can't even pronounce the word. It's unfortunate to be me. The Grim Reaper, it's a real, hey, I don't know if I asked you this, buddy. Hey, and like nobody answer this if you're not into it, that's fine. But Grim, if you don't mind, where are you from abouts? I honestly you probably mentioned it and I forgot. Just curious, we're St. Paul, Minnesota. Pretty much born and raised. We'll be moving to a suburb later so I can have a sick home gym, more space, schools. Let's do a double. I think practicing the technique is worth sapping a little strength. The technique is feeling much stronger in the left hand. I don't know what to attribute that to be totally honest. Oh no, left hand, you feel like trash. What happened? You were leading this, you were the star of your own little show. What happened? Let's go. More weight then. So if that's 65, let's go 70. No. Yes. Let's do that. So we always got to put the people, man, I should talk to this. I talk about the product so much. Every mates are awesome. They come in 4 different colors because they come in 4 different weights. Those are micro plates. You're not going to find somebody, except my brother's on. You might not find anybody who's a bigger fan of micro plates than he or I. My idea is if I can always increase the weight just a little bit, small amounts, it's good for my confidence. It says, hey, you're actually getting better. Stronger's paying off. So rather than trying to make a big home run swing all the time, man, I just do that little stuff. And honestly, it helps. Devin needs to pant. Yeah, he does. That Devin guy's a beast. I sure would like to meet him one day. Adam, quick question. With COC springs, you ever upside down with the spring facing down? If yes, what benefits? Oh, I'll answer that right now as I so happen to have my COC demo gripper. If you guys ever see me on the channel just going like ding 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 ding, it's probably because I'm using my demo gripper. It's still a legit Iron Mind, Captain of Crush. It's just the easiest when they sell the guide. It allows me to show a lot of technique without taxing the grip. I'll grow up one day and holy shit, he knows about towel work. I had to switch to Kevlar work because the towels were breaking. I don't think I'm fat. Maybe I bought the wrong towels. What he's talking about most likely is taking a towel, throwing it over a chin-up bar, wrapping it and grabbing it. God dang if that's not hard for your grip. The question that came in on the chat, so yeah, I like those. I just need to do more of them. How do you use them? Are there certain sets and reps? Traditional gripper is like this. You put it in your hand. Some people call this the 12 o'clock, right? And I get that. Now, what do we see when we're doing this? The thumb is not engaged. It's only over. You're using the thumb pad to hold it in place, a safeguard, which is awesome and smart. Nothing wrong with that. But the pinky is the hero of the show. The leverage, the further you get from the spring down the gripper handle. So these are the coils. This is the leg. This is the leg. The leg extends into the handle. Most likely right around here. Yes, they are that long. I know that, yes. The bands. But the further down you go, that's why I keep my pinky hanging off, the better leverage you have. So when you're doing the 12 o'clock closes, some people, and I would agree with this, say, man, your pinky's getting a nice range of motion, a real long one. But most likely your strongest fingers are this one, which I won't put all the way up because it's impolite, and then these are the weaker ones. So what some people do for training, and I see the logic, They say, well, let me go like this. Pinky gets a lot of workout. Why don't I? So I like these. I don't incorporate it enough. It's not that I don't think there's value, because you could do these. It's not going to ruin your regular technique. Once you've been practicing grippers for a while, your technique is thrown in. Doing them upside down, your hand's not going to say, wait, I wanted to grab it normal. Why isn't this working? Come on. We're all professionals here. You can still get it in here and do this. I guess what I do, although if you want to do it and report back to us, that's super interesting. I guess what I do is I do more holds and other things that I think get a lot of activation here. But if I was hardcore only gripper guy, which sometimes maybe I guess I am, then I would probably do the 6 o'clock. And just try it and hold it at home, folks. You will feel it. Your index isn't necessarily used to that. The thing I do like when I do my static pulls on here. Oh, I'll show a next level gripper for Joseph. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. I get some nice static work, isos, by pulling on this. Even though tonight, after all the work, I'm not pulling very hard. That's okay, considering all we've done. So I have more serious grippers. One of these I'm moving off from. Let me, where's the one I want to show? Oh, here it is. These are the serious grippers. I don't know if anybody really needs these grippers. This you might find in a metal shop, semi-truck, apparently on a hand gripper. We did chest crushing, just a demo. I can't budge this in my hand. Oh, I can budge it. I can't budge it that much. But with a chest crush, I can kind of move those closer. But this is called the World Class. I'm getting this to a buddy of ours on the chat. He's trying to buff out his collection. I don't blame him. Grippers are freaking sick. So we're going to get this into his hands. But that's really hard. I like the 6 o'clock. There's just so many ways to train. I haven't put a lot of time into that. But be honest, I probably should. And dang is the right answer. Grim Reefer, dang is the right one. It's super huge. It's super crazy. Well, in fact, we'll do this quick. Watch this, boys and girls. Always build the suspense. Start off screen. Watch this. This is the demo gripper. That's the World Class. I mean, technically they're both grippers, I suppose. You see that, right? Yeah, let's chat one more time. Well, talk about that later. There's just nuts. So this one, no matter how I grab it, we're just gonna, these are clicks. If you're ever doing closes and you're only traveling about that far, but you hear a noise, you call those clicks. You don't call them closes or shuts, they're clicks. That range of motion you saw, how it was only moving about that much, but in the closed position, yeah, that's pretty much what happens here. Click, 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 but not really. I'm gonna chalk up. I wanna get after this. I wanna try to hit a nice number on that. Big difference, almost double. Yeah, it is, but here's the thing. The strength, so I have a grip rating machine I use that is pretty reliable. This one gets about 32 on it. This one, I have a couple of these. They usually get 275, so it's a hell of a lot harder. Which is cool. We support that. Left hand, better get this. Oh, yeah, man, D's the right choice. We had some good answers if I never confirmed. Left hand, better get this. I feel like the right is going to haul this up. But the left just been struggling. I'm thoroughly chucked. Actually, I'm not thoroughly chucked. It's funny you mention that. So let me Wonder Bread it up. People on the chat tonight will now know what Wonder Bread chalk is versus pound cake. It'll probably come up in some ridiculous way at some point. There we go. I'll be annoyed if it doesn't go left hand. Right hand was still feeling pretty good. So let's get the potential annoyance out of the way. The thumb blaster. We're testing our thumb strength. This is at International King Kong this year. Oh, it's feeling... Actually, that felt really good. That was really hard. I can't do much more than that. Until that hand. So, we know that the implement loading pin in this 1 pound plate, we know that's 10 pounds because we measured it off camera. So, 50... 60. Oh, dang it. That's why it was only 70 pounds. I'm thinking we're knocking on PR territory. And we're not quite there. So we'll do this. let's just make the jump to 75. And then after this, we'll go for a new max. Should be able to get this in either hand. Something that's important to do, there's some good guys like a Jed will tell you this, and he's right. Be sure to get your stretches in. We like getting our stretches in. Lots of ways to do it. Bring them back, bring them forward. Do them individually. The way I'm able to do a lot of this as often as I do, Word Police brought this up and we love them for it. Basically internally grateful. We do these. It strengthens the back and the top of the hand and the forearm going into the elbow. Prevents injury, gets the good maintenance, the good balance. Better do it both hands. So we do a lot of that. The other thing, panning, we do this. We do contrast baths. One really, really warm, almost borderline hot, gross. Then we do the other one that's really, really cold to force the blood flow back and forth, back and forth. Now, we bought this today. We'll figure out how to use it soon. This is a camera. I want my streaming to be on that other level. We'll be at the Mall of America, some other big contests later this year. So yeah, when I figure out how to shoot with this and hook it up to the new laptop, it should be fun. Wish some of you guys were here. I know for a fact some people on this chat know how to do stuff like that. So we're up to, and I think I'll use my fun numbers again, mostly because they're fun in their numbers. We're up to 75. That's an okay number on this. Slightly, if you did King Kong last year, regardless of weight class, if you got 75, you're probably average, right in there, maybe slightly below. No, probably slightly above. Call it average. I'm going to chalk right now. My poor thumbs don't deserve a super long rest. I don't think they need it. Yeah, it's an upgrade. That's who I thought you mentioned, Joseph. Yep. Yeah, you guys know stuff. Gripzilla, no, I've not seen it. I kind of want to see it now. I like watching other people's stuff. Yeah, we got an upgrade coming. The goal is I want to be able to, when I show a gripper, I want to see the crazy knurling, where my skin is trapped, where I lost a callus, a blood stain. I want to see when I'm doing the dynometer, or my jacked bodybuilder brother, I want to see the blood pumping in his veins. I just want to be able to provide high level of content because we're actually starting to get sponsors on the channel. Very cool. We'll be demoing the one gentleman's product soon. It's in production. He's just started. He's in pre-production. It's a pretty sick piece of equipment he was telling me about today. And then we've got some sponsors. So for the Mall of America, Grant Thompson, Minnesota Strongest Realtor, Keller Williams, they put up $9,000 to sponsor that. That got us the Mall of America. We've got other sponsors giving us a couple $1,000s for each event. We're going to pay big prize money. We're going to find, I'm not kidding when I say it, we're going to find out who's got the strongest hands in North America. So show up. You either want to be in the crowd watching, because we can't all compete in it. You're going to want to be on the stream watching. The difference is if you're at home, I recommend pajamas. Probably not, maybe popcorn. I don't know. Popcorn's cool. I like pancakes. This is a 5-pound jump in the left hand, which didn't seem like it wanted much to do with 70. So this might be asking too much. But the right hand, she kind of got it pretty easy. Last time on the stream, both hands failed. I was upbeat. I was talking shop. I was like, let me just try it again. Then I got it, and then we used more weight, so I don't really know what to expect. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. To be honest, that looked and felt better than the other weight. Oh, yeah. New PR night. I feel that coming. So let's do this. New PR. God dang, new PRs are fun. And again, I'm saying it. I've not done it yet. So let's just do the small jump. We'll go for it. We'll win the workout. We won't go for the big W. 77.5. Left hand, maybe. That right hand actually felt pretty good. I don't see any reason why we can't get in the right hand. Hey, who here, out of curiosity, do other people here compete? Do other people do grip contests? Do other people's hands look like this? I'll take better care of them. In the winter, they get a little dried out. That's life in the big city. I got accused of trend because my veins, oh, that's too bad. Not anywhere close to, well, it's going to be sweet. I love when the brother's on here because he's bodybuilder jacked. His forearms look pretty fun. Again, I guess having a pair of abs is cool. Give me visible abs. Give me visible abs. One bicep vein that you can see when flexed. I'm done. That's all the more lean I need to be. And that's more a byproduct of my BMI is probably okay for the insurance company, the life insurance company. But other than that, I would rather carry some adipose tissue and squeeze things really hard. So this is a GD200. It's a dynamometer. Let's see what the surprise is. I'll pull and we'll see what we get. A little gas in the tank. That's not a lot of gas in the tank. We couldn't go cross country, for example. We could get up to Canada. We don't live so far from Canada. So let's see how this one goes. Squeeze, 90%. Throat noise, stomach noise, 1000%. Mr. Brightside, 205. Yeah, man, we can live with that. We can compete in contests with that. Where did we put this? You know what? The guy Word Police actually did something smart. Word Police mentioned we should be hitting this, and he's not wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this right now. We're in the basement. We're grinding out grip training. There's no place I'd rather be. A lot of regulars in here. I'd say to sub the channel, man. I love the support. I love all the questions. I love all the thoughts. It's just cool having people that are into the same thing. Even if this isn't your same thing, even if this isn't your passion, hopefully you find it interesting or you take away something about how to stretch out your hands or get a little stronger. We've had a handful of people tonight say, hey, you know what? I've actually bought some grippers recently and I like them. So yeah, that's cool, man. Keep doing what you like. We're going to go do that 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This doesn't take much out of the thumb doing that, so I'm comfortable doing that before gripping. When you do go to grip something, think about where it's going to be in your hand. Well, I'm doing a thumb blaster, so I better blast my thumb with some chalk, which I've now done. Do that here. But then, let's get some of that excess off. There, we're ready to grip. If I get this, clear pneumatics in the left hand. Don't know that, to be honest, don't know that that's possible. Not sure, we'll try it. I feel like the right hand is good, so we're going to find out. I'll go left hand first. All right. Broke the ground, not good enough. Might be able to chalk back and try that again. Let's see what the right hand has to say about that. Feels pretty good on the pickup. Oh yeah. Awesome. It's always nice to hit a good number. So what I'll do, because the right hand still has more, I don't know how much more it has. That was 77.5. I'll just make a 1.25 jump. Let's go 78.75. This is more than I got at King Kong, and to be honest, and I kind of want to say when I get this, it'll be the most I've ever done. We have this. Does anybody know what this is? I think maybe some of you know what this is. This is a lever. This is a great tool, and I mean this, a great tool to build forearms. You can use it a couple different ways. Pronation, supination. So you put your weights on there and you go. I'm being serious. Do we ever test this in grip contests? No, it's not a grip event. This will, for those that are concerned, this will jack your forearms up. For example, let me see. I'm trying to see if I can show it on camera. It's not going to show through. If I flex my forearm a certain way, a little bit, I now have this muscle, which sometimes shows pretty readily, and that only started popping. I mean that when I say this. It only started popping when I started doing these. Pronation and supination. It's so cool. Plus, I actually really like it. Now, the other thing you can do are some of these. Put it down, and you bring it up. And that, you get a great squeeze, a great pump here. We already mentioned, I'm not huge on the pump. Not really my thing. I'll take it if it's readily available. and you go this way. So you go the 4 different ways. It is a full, like if you could really only buy a couple pieces of equipment, 1, this is super cheap. 2, you need next to no weights. And it's just, it'll tear up your forearms in a good way. I'm gonna go right back to the thumb blaster. I think my thumb's recovering very well. I kind of want to get after it, see how we can squeeze. If I get that, that's 78.75. It's the most I've ever done. I'd love to pop off an 80. It might be in the tank. We'll have to find out. So we're chalking our thumb. We're chalking into the palm, into the crease, all the good stuff. The left hand, we're sitting out on this one. We'll come back to the left hand in a second. We're testing thumb strength, specifically thumb strength on this. Come on. 1, 2. Oh yeah, not even. It's a good night. I think it's up. I think it has to do with the chat. On the nights the chat is super active and live and we're hanging out and getting after it, I seem to do a little better. Now I need a couple minutes before I try that, so I'm going to go back and do one of my favorite things. I'm doing a really light gripper like this. In fact, I'm going to switch to a slightly harder one after this set. I'm teaching my mind. I really am the CNS system. This is where you want it. Boom. Boom. Hey, if you guys are just finding us, we're hitting some grip workout. We love doing this. Sub the channel. You'll never miss it. We get after it. Normally, so like Saturdays are the huge grip day. We'll do grip Thursday, and it's going to be fun. I think we have fun every night. And when the spring kicks up, we have more strongman to do, but Saturdays are the big grip days. We do a lot of challenges from the chat. We try to close our heaviest grippers. We try to put up the biggest numbers we can. Now we're just hitting volume. And actually, a nice little rhythm we have going here. You almost don't want to mess with it. Having said that, we're going to grab a harder gripper and do it. Otherwise, we'll be here till 1 in the morning. Hey, I'm St. Paul, Minnesota. My name's Jeff Peterson. We're Bald Meets World. I don't know where everybody else is from. If you're comfortable with it, great. Don't feel like you have to. Where are people from? Always curious where people are from. Let's do a little of that. Now, this spring is more polite. Doesn't show off its vocal range the same way. You can still close it. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, and 10. Now considering, and we do, considering we want to hit a new max, there you go, Midwest USA, Kansas City, Mo. Maybe he's not from there. Considering we want to hit a new max in the right hand, perhaps, just perhaps, we should stop doing so many reps pre-max out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we're going to go right now for this max. Going to do one quick thing first. We're going to chalk this. We're going to hit it in the right hand. We want to pull this up. This would be 80 pounds even. We've never done 80 pounds on the thumb blaster. We've been working, so we've done a lot of grip already. So the grip might be a little fatigued, yet it still feels decent. So I'm going to give this a go because honest, I think I got a shot. Near the Great Lakes, yeah, that counts. We'll do that. We already hit a max tonight, so we're not disappointed if we don't get it. We're also not greedy. We just went up 1 1/4 pounds. That's it. God dang it, I like that. I really like, and probably like everybody does, I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but hitting new maxes is tight. Hey, we're going to do this. We're going to switch out the audio quick. About to lose the mic. Then we go here. And in moments like that, all I ask is, can you still hear me? I think you can still hear me, but can you still hear me? So we already hit that. So what we're going to do is have a little fun. Little impromptu. We'll do a quick gripper warm-up, then we're going to hit some harder grippers. Chat, can you hear me? Thumbs up, type the number 1. Say yeah if you can hear me. Let's just do quick 10 warm-up. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I love the number 1s. Okay, this is warm. Left hand's warm. We're going to make a jump. After this, we're going to go to a gripper that's rated in the 70s. Going to rapid fire some of those reps. This is what it looks like in fast motion. This is what it looks like in slow motion. Before I do my next attempt on the thumb blaster, we're going to do another gripper a little harder. Not a great deal harder. We got a 73 here. Hit a couple reps with that. I appreciate everybody hanging out on the channel. We had a rough day. The business partner and I, we decided we have to go separate ways. That already sucked. There's some stress with that. Hey, it was time. It was time. Life's okay. Then the furnace went out, so I'm less okay with that because it's going to get cold here in Minnesota. The furnace guy shows up, handyman. He's like, I know what's wrong. You need this part, and you need this part. Great. So he shows up with one part. Love him. But yeah, he's going to get the other part now. Here we go. This is harder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're getting the volume working. That's 73 pounds of pressure to close that. A lot of people on the stream can handle that. A lot of people can handle it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and close it. Hold it. 8. Nice. All right, let's go for that next jump. We'll do a 1 pound jump with the thumb blaster. We've been messing around. I think, to be honest, I've still got some juice left. Let's see how she goes. 1 pound jump, 81 pounds. Obviously the most I've ever done if I get it. If I could have hit this number in King Kong last year, and I couldn't, right? I didn't do it. I couldn't do it. This would have bumped me up a big jump in the placings. When you have 300 some people competing, and you can improve by 3-4 pounds on something, that's actually a massive number, even if it doesn't sound like it. This year at King Kong, they're bringing this into play. I was told this was an arm wrestling tool. That's what I was told. Rolls up. It's called the wrist wrench. It's really hard on your grip, super thumb dominant. It wants to rip, and it's just your poor thumb that helps to hold it into place. I'm excited for King Kong this year. We'll train for it. We took it a little too lightly last year. I don't think that's going. Reach up, go again. It would make sense if it doesn't go based on all the volume we've hit. £80 is the max on that. 80 pounds is the max on that. So we switch over. Levering. £3.75. Do a quick demo of this. So each of these is 1 1/4. We're gonna do some levering work, supination. May be hard to see from where you're sitting at home. It goes like this. You control it each way. 1. Gets pretty high rep. It gets pretty painful. 2. Here we go. Come on now. Nice low reps count. We go 3. Let's go over. We go 4. 5 and 6. Does anybody else lever? It's really good for your forearms. Come on. 8, 9 and 10 and 11. We do 15, 12, up, 13, up, 14, 15. So you do have carpal tunnel though? I'm assuming that's a real thing for you. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Carpal tunnel must be the worst. Is the only way to fix carpal tunnel with surgery, I think. Now, the farther we put our hand down, the harder it's going to be. We want to give ourselves a challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on now. Here we go. Up. So the burn is super crazy now. I'm actually feeling it right here in the wrist. It's getting very hard to take it on the way down, and it's getting super hard to reverse and come back up. Having said that, we took 1 week off from levering. No real reason. There was nothing wrong with us. We just had some new grip toys, and we decided we were going to play with the grip toys instead of hitting our levering. And the nice thing is we're coming back at it. We feel actually pretty fresh. There we go. 1, 2. Yeah, man, let's do it. Come on. 3 and 4 and 5. Slower's better. Slower's better. This will jack, and I mean this 100%, this will jack your forearms up. You will get crazy pump. You will get muscles starting to show. It'll take a couple weeks, might even take a couple months, but you will get sick results through here. I love it. You can get this on Amazon. This was about $25. I got the special micro plates that we've shown on the channel. Those are like an additional, what are they, 21 with shipping. That's nothing. And look at this, doesn't take up much space. You could do this anywhere in the house you wanted to. I happen to be doing it in the basement because it's already grip night, and it just made sense. And actually, I can't believe I'm saying this. This weight is stupid light. This is usually a weight that's kind of tough. So the next set, we'll go right into it. We don't take any rest between these. We just kind of keep going. Hey, appetite, control force, Z preparing. Oh, that's interesting. The Gooner games. I wish that was a thing. Not a thing, probably not. Hey guys, everybody that's stopping in here, whether you're lurking, whether you're contributing, whether you're giving likes, I appreciate it. It's really fun having people show up. We're late tonight. We're going later than usual because we had a lot of issues with our day. And that's fine. That's part of life. We can deal with it. So having people, I don't know if most of these people are West Coast. I don't know. I know our East Coast regulars were on here earlier. If it's midnight here, and I think it's midnight, might even be a little later, I'm guessing, yes, the UK as it were. I actually like the UK. I've done a fair amount of time over there. I think it's pretty cool. We have to, I'm not even going to do more reps. We have to up the weight. This is far too light. Jammy jam jam. It's 6 a.m. That's really cool. So the one thing you know is you don't have to increase a lot of weight on grip related things or forearm related. Because look at this thing. Look at this implement. You see how long the handle is, right? So if you grab way down here, that's going to make all this weight feel really heavy. So even a 1 1/4 jump is going to do stupid things for the intensity. Give the forearms a little break. Boom, gamer gold. Yeah, man, thanks for being here tonight. Thanks for all the awesome comments. When you use a gripper this light, honestly, it's really good. I feel like it's good work for a couple reasons. One, you can get some blood flow, a nice pump. And the value of that is you're getting good blood throughout the muscle, the belly of the muscle. You're stretching the tendons and ligaments. But it's just high rep stuff. It's conditioning. We're going to jump right back into the forearm work. The forearm work is the thing, although it's the least explosive. It's the least fun to watch, at least in my opinion. It's honestly the thing that from a look standpoint, from the physicality of developing a forearm, is the thing that easily pays the quickest gains too. Here we go. And 3. Come on, boys. Let's go. 4. Now, we jumped up 1 1/4 or 25%. That was actually really hard. I'm feeling this for sure. I think we'll still get to 15, but here's what I'm trying to tell people. If you listen to anything, listen to this. We've been doing grip almost every day, but really, we only go all out kind of 2 days a week. Really? I mean, we go pretty hard on Thursdays, but those other days, we have back days, we have bicep days, and those naturally get some forearm work. But I'm intentionally doing that. The reason why I'm intentionally doing that, I'm trying to test a hypothesis, an idea. And I think because hands get so much daily work, I think you can train them a lot more. I think they recover quickly. And I think rather than always going max out, max out, max out, some of these sub-maximal things, I think they're going to help a lot. I think it's going to really give me the good gains. I'm not so worried about the muscular development. We do a quick drop set. So we drop it down. Now we're at the 3.75. Do a set of 10. So we do 15 reps. We drop weight, and then we try to do a burnout, right? But I am super interested in building a stronger forearm, a better grip. And what we know is, from a recent study, Google it after the stream, that the longevity is often tied to grip strength. Now, I don't know how they came up with that, but it seems to be a thing. So we're going to be around a while. We've got the good grip. It's not the strongest grip. It's a very solid grip, but we're interested in making it better. Improving, self-improvement interests me a great deal, like all the time. I'm always interested in that. Here we go. Here we go. So even I don't understand. Oh, so I haven't done these. Now I think about that. Actually, I haven't done these 3 weeks. I've done all my other work the way I usually do. But I'm coming back here tonight, and I'm using significantly more weight than I've ever used. So I think I'm starting to learn. Take a break from an implement, right? Take a break from it. Hit some other stuff. Keep the volume high. Hit the same muscles from a different way. And I honestly think we could maybe be unlocking this secret together, because a lot of you, man, Grim Reaper, he might as well pull up a couch cushion. He watches a lot. I think we're finding something out. I think there's a way to do it. I think maxing out really hard once a week and saying that was my grip workout, or just hitting implements, max effort, and not doing anything the rest of the week, that might be a problem. Now, what we're doing differently, we get a lot of contrast bass, we do a lot of stretching, we do a lot of extensor work with the band. So I think that's balancing us out a fair amount. Here, let's do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's just getting pretty easy. Shake it out. Next thing we're going to do, I don't like this next one, but it's still part of training the forearm, so I have to do it. Still using the tool. We're going to use it in a different modality. I'll just say it. I kind of suck at this next way. It's super important because, again, I actually feel like going this way, up like this, I think I get my best, I don't want to say pump, but yeah, basically pump. I feel the biggest burn this way, and it shows up the most. So the way I start these sets, being a welder, production, using a 5, do you hear what he said? Yeah, dude, that's absolutely true. So if I'm going to be going up with it, I get my thumb on there first, then I grab the backhand, and it's like this. Now I'll show it from this way. What I try to do is only get it to parallel or break the plane. Because I'm looking straight down, it's really hard to know if I'm going up high enough. So I actually might be going higher than I have to. Now with the shadows down here, it might be hard to see, but right here, it's honestly getting really hard. It's getting really pumped up. This is the muscle. I'm telling you, you couldn't even see it before. But now after doing a fair amount of levering for the better part of 2 or 3, 3 months, it's 3 months, that muscle just exists now. I've willed it into existence. The one thing I do, and you're seeing it now, I'm stripping it down. We're gonna change up the weight. We're gonna do our drop set. Grab it. There we go. Nobody's ever going to talk at a grip contest, at a strongman contest, at an arm wrestling show. Nobody's going to say, bro, what was your radial ulnar? What did you lever side to side? Supination, pronation. But these are the things that pay the results. They really do build the strength. So I'm hitting the forearm hard. I'm also having to squeeze the daylights out of this. And I mean that just to keep it from falling out of my hands, because I'm under tension for a great deal amount of time in this position. A position we already said that really isn't that comfortable for me. Come on, 3 more. Trying to get at least parallel to the ground. At least parallel. Come on, at least parallel. There we go. Let's rack it up. Go left hand. Yeah, I'm being serious though, you viewer. This isn't a... I'm not just saying that. I don't understand how it's happening. It's just made my forearm look totally different. And there's been some, pretty significant strength gains along with it. So now we're doing left hand. Left hand's a little weaker. This could be a rough ride. You can get this on Amazon. It's super cheap, and it's a hell of an implement. I want to get, so these are the muscles I'm working on this part. They jump up pretty good when I do it. Get some veins going. I'm trying to go at least parallel. Probably going a little higher than that. Read the chat in a second. I see there's a couple questions or comments coming in. If you want to be a purist, you'd probably take and hold at the top. Now this has only been after a couple months. My brother's been doing it, coming up on, God, he's almost a year. He's on the channel, should be this Wednesday. I'll put it in the notes, in the community notes when we lock him in. It should be Wednesday. He'll do some of this. You've not, okay, obviously some of you know arm wrestlers and bodybuilders, but for most of us, we've not seen forearms like he has before. And this is his favorite movement. This is the one he does the most. Hey man, that's cool. Hey, consider subbing the channel, man. We go over fun stuff. Well, I think it's fun. We go over fun stuff like this a lot. Pretty decent, tight community here. It's fun too because we're starting to pick up some sponsors. So one gentleman, I'm not supposed to say the name of the piece of equipment or describe it yet, but he's gonna get it to us. It's a pretty unique way to train grip. We've never demoed it on the channel. I can tell you that for sure. We're starting to get something working in the forearm. Little blood. Let's hit a couple more reps. I'm a little more bloated today. It was a stressful day. I always count my macros because it's fun. I like doing that, little dieting. I never do this. I usually have Sunday as my off day. The stressful day, before I went on live, I had 7 peanut butter toast. And maybe that's why I hit such big numbers, because to be honest, we kind of did crush the axle. The axle went swimmingly. Oh yeah, cool man, glad you subbed. So what I'd recommend if you're doing this, do 2 sets in each modality. So what we saw first, we did the supination, pronation. Rotate, rotate, rotate. I do, as I was told to do this by somebody who knows his stuff, lot smaller guy than me, lot better grip than me, for now, but maybe forever, it doesn't matter. And he said, as soon as you've hit that, keep your strict form, drop some weight off it. So that's why you're seeing the drop sets. Then you do these, same thing, 15 drop set to 10. And what we'll do in a moment are these, where most of us can handle pretty big weight. But I got to keep drilling these. You won't get it, Dan Smith. Oh, you won't regret it, yeah. Well, I appreciate that. It is pretty fun. The thing that's going to be interesting, so we'll get the new photo equipment working and the laptop set up, but we've got some public events we're going to. Google, if you're bored one day, Grand Old Days, Minnesota. I've promoted there before. What I've never done, what we're doing this year, we're going to set up a big-ass grip fitness booth. Try not to curse. I don't know if ass is a curse word. I try not to even say that. We're going to have 3 modalities for people to test, and we'll give out some cash prizes and t-shirts. One of them, as always, will be this. We're going to see who can squeeze the hardest that day. Hopefully get some good numbers. I think we'll get some big numbers. We're going to have a bench press where you're benching something, but it's going to be pretty unique looking weights. And we'll do it live. We'll make some cool videos. My goal, I honestly want to expose the world to a lot of grip related things. I think grip is awesome. See, I'm tanked. I'll do my drop set for sure. I'm not going to skip that. And when you do a drop set, it's like you're a new person again because the weight is actually doable. But I just want to get people exposed to this stuff because, like some people, a fair amount of people said on the channel, hey, I started doing grippers, or hey, I'm going to do levering. One guy was having some bad pain, so he was doing a contrast bad method. He said after a couple times that has helped. So I don't have much strength left, but the muscles are for sure fatigued, which was the goal. So we're reaching our goal. Let's go left hand. So yeah, man, that's what I'm trying to do. Spread a guy, Reggie, calls it the gospel of grip. That's actually kind of cool that he came up with that. Because I guess actually, if I'm being honest, that's what we're trying to do in some ways. Now, we like the competitive angle of it. That's why we're lining up some grip contests to compete in. But, hang on. Oh yeah, man, we're pretty fried. Speaking of, turn off this or this battery will be fried. There we go. Now, I shouldn't be bending the elbow, so I have two choices at this point. I can bend the elbow and still get some work in, or I can drop the weight. And because I'm bending it so much, I am actually going to drop that weight. So I want to knock out some more quality stuff. Thank you, Pax. The one hand never fails, right? We know that. We know that for sure. All right. Now, so here, see that? We only took 1 1/4 off, but look at that nice strict form. Man, this is so sweet. I actually really like the feeling. When you do heavy squats or light squats, but you get a lot of volume, that burning sucks. You almost wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy. This is a good pain. This is a nice burn. We can deal with this. Let me demo one set of the last way to use this. It's all good. It's all good. Now this way, as I mentioned, we can all handle a lot of weight in this position. So let me roll our inch dumbbell replica. This is a nice thick handle dumbbell, super fun to play with. I buy those in pairs so I can farmer's walk them when the weather's nice. Now we do this. So I'm going to take an overhand grip. I'm going to wrap my fingers. It's the only one I wrap fingers first and then thumb. It's the only one I wrap fingers first and then thumb. I'm going to go long. 1. This is 7.5 pounds. Way more weight than we use on anything else. I still want to keep this straight up and down to the best of my ability. And I only need to go 90. But because I can't see, I'm just going to take it as high up as I can to make sure I'm hitting the right range. Or I should say a range minimum. We'll do 7 more. Then we're going to drop set 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7. I must be playing unintentionally, I must be playing a little loose with the form. And the reason why I say that is I'm feeling it in my tricep. There's really not a reason why I should be feeling it in my tricep, but I am. They do call it that. Well done, sir. Hey, follow the channel, man. We need more stuff like this. It's good to get a little late night shenanigans in. Little tomfoolery. So again, now, super strict form on the drop set. I love it. If you need to, a little mental cue, put your fist here and don't let your arm travel more forward. Travel more forward? Well, it's almost 1 o'clock probably. It's okay to say that. Ah! Yeah, so I'm getting a totally sick burn, but just in a different part of the forearm. Yeah, no, it's there. Let's do the 4 more. 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, yes! Everybody can do this, man. I really like to it, and maybe my weights are a little different. Some good old-fashioned... Hey, yes! Yes, that's what it is! May I ask you a question? I get this wrong. Do you ever remember something in your head and you can't unremember and get it right? Yes. Eric, thank you for saying that. My friend, can you please tell me when you go reverse? That's radio, right? That's radio, right? Let me tighten this collar. Hey, Farbo, what's the themed restaurant? Oh, how do you know that? You know what, that little guy, I won't worry about that little guy. That's what we say about that. Oh, that feels strong. That feels good. 2, 3, up, 4, up, 5. Only need to go 90. Probably above that. Hard to know because I can't see. I'm not the middle school teacher who said they have eyes in the back of the head. And honestly, seemed like she did somehow. Ah! Come on. I'm supposed to get 15. I won't be getting 15 with good form. So I have 2 choices. I can do this to still get through the range of motion, kick it up, fight it on the way down, which clearly I've opted for that. Or the other option, say, hey, call it where it is, get straight into the drop set, but maintain that with the really good form. So, little downtime as possible. Boom. Up! Down, down, down. Up! Down, down, down. Even if I don't always say that, I'm always thinking that. Up! Come on now. Up! 5 more. This is getting stupid hard. Shouldn't be, yet it is. Shouldn't be, yet it is too. Up 3. Up 4. Up 5. So here's what we do now. We put these weight back on, and then we're going to mess with the grippers. The reason why we're messing with the grippers, I never do these back to back to back to back to back. I'm doing that now. I never do that. So I'm just going to buy myself some time. I'm going to buy my forearms some time. Delayed responses are still responses. Knock out a quick 20. So we got the gripper. We have the gripper in our hand. We don't got anything. We have the gripper in our hand. I'm going to pass this through each time. I said 20. Let's do 25. We're just building that good coordination. Lord knows this isn't a hard enough gripper to build muscle. Muscle memory, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here we go. 10, 11, 12, and 13, and 14, 15, 16. Show them it's touching. Got it. And 17, and 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Still touching. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. You know what? I don't know if it's the time to do it. I would like to see how many you can do of those in a row. Probably makes sense to grab a harder gripper. Yes! Captains of Crush! All right. Captains of Crush. We'll knock this out, then we're going to show a couple other brands. We'll get everybody's minds firing, and then we'll hit our last set of lever. So, Captain of Crush, which was pointed out. We're using our fun. The G, the Iron Mind, the Guide. We love the Guide. We get a lot of solid done working with the Guide, referring to numbing a hand. Well, I mean, I would say that's what he's referring to. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So sometimes when you try to do reps like I'm doing, the problem you have if you go fast, like you'll boom, before you've pulled it out, these become your chopsticks, these become your pliers, and all you've done is stolen your set block. 10 more, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. So he called it out, and he was right. He called it out, and he was right. Here's a different brand. That was Captain of Crush. This isn't. This gripper, almost 2 times as hard. That's okay. Let's knock out these reps. It's a beautiful green Christmas color gripper. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Show it's closed. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Got him. Go right into the left hand. So again, this is what the GHP looks like. Set it in your hand and knock out those reps. Come on. There we go. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2. I gotta stand up for this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is gonna be harder. 12, 13, 14, 15. Damn you. 16, 17, 18, 19. Nope, that was not 20. And to show how weak we officially are now, to show how weak we are, I bet we don't even get in the 140s now. Those are my handles. This is my scale. 126. I might as well not even shown up to class today. All right, hand, don't let us down. Oh, that's respectable. Considering the volume, it's respectable. There was a video I saw once made by a pro climber who competed in a grip strength competition. I think you find it interesting. Well, there's a couple. Are you talking about, well, it's 2 or 3 of them. Eves is super famous. He's more of an arm wrestler. That might have been him. Then there's a guy over across the pond who's actually got a really good grip, and he's a hardcore climber. You know, my brother's a climber, the other brother. There's a couple of us. Hang on. 4 and 5 and 6, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. Form is getting loose, but we are getting those good reps in. Let's just do the drop set. Yeah, I'm curious. I gotta go back and find who it is. My brother shows me stuff like that all the time. Super interesting. Oh, that's what it is. It's Matthias. Yes, that's it. Might be pronounced Matthias. No, that's who it is. Good job, man. Crap. It's one of the M guys. Here we go. 1, 2. Hey guys, if you like this, if you're learning, sub the channel. I get motivation from seeing us grow, from building this nice little team. We get a lot done here. And up. Let's do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes! Now we got to put the weight back on. Big set of the levering. We're at 5 pounds. See that? Oh, you can see that for sure. Why stop there? So we put the 1 1/4s on. Why stop there? 7 1/2. Sweep this through. It's a great piece of equipment I got on Amazon. Don't even know the brand. Don't know the brand. Still a sweet piece of equipment. Hopefully the guy that came up with this is making bank money. Magnus is all up. Yeah, maybe it is Magnus and not Matthias. Oh, this is right off the jump. This is hard. We saw me go to failure with grippers a second ago. Well, I think we all saw that. That's what happened. So I'm having a hard time just crushing this in my hand to get the reps done. So I'm going to knock out some of these more forced or cheat reps a little earlier. We want to build our forearms. I know I can get my forearms looking better. I know it. And I'm not even going to try to do it by leaning out. I'm going to try to do it by building muscle into the existing adipose tissue I have. Does that make sense? Now, I'll probably clean up, go down a couple pounds. But no, I want to grow these things. I'm happy with my caloric intake, to be honest. About 320 carbs a day, about 70 fats, and about 200 proteins. I got skinny forearms. I could do it. Well, yeah, maybe. My experience, I feel like forearms grow pretty quickly if you put in the time and these painful reps. Because these reps I'm doing now, there's a fair amount of like burning. It's the lactic acid, right? Nothing's broken, nothing's damaged. It's the lactic acid. God bless it. It has its place in evolution somewhere, I'm guessing. I mean, it probably does. Here we go. Oh, there he is. Did you do it yourself, the bar? Man, you know what? Hey, man, that's a great point. So I have to be honest. There's like some things I'm decent at. I don't know how to weld. So it's lightly knurled here. Oh, we do it here. This is how we test knurling on the channel. Okay, that's light. That's a light knurling. And it's a long bar. It's got what I believe you'd call a flange. So it caps the weights from going too deep. And then it's loadable for Olympic plates. And then it came with the collar. I didn't. Dude, I'm guessing. Got the iron. Everybody knows. Everybody's so smart tonight. Hey, not everybody always knows that these are the Iron Mind. These are the Iron Mind captain of Crush. And he's right. Hey, man, sub the channel. Love to see you on here again. But to get back to what he was saying, you could probably build that bar yourself. I actually didn't. I bought it. But there are some people. Hey, hi, Real Menace. Thanks for finding us, man. Don't fall asleep watching this. It's very rhythmic. Love the noise. Pretty rhythmic. Yeah, a 5-pound hammer is a very good... Honestly, a 5-pound hammer is super... Hey, Obes, that's really cool you sub. Thanks so much, man. I mean it. Thanks. And the fact, IMs are really cool. Yeah, a 5-pound hammer would work. That's actually a good idea. if someone here has basic welding abilities, that would work too. So I'm going to go left hand, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to do an all-out set on the right. You know what you guys know what we're doing, right? For those that have been on the stream for a while, we're waiting for the furnace guy to come back, a good buddy of mine. But he had to go 90 minutes north to get the part we need, 90 minutes back. So we don't expect to see him too soon. Oh. This is the GHP. The gentleman was identifying the captains of crushing. He's right. This is a GHP. Now this is also a GHP that I'll show you. These are unique. They were very limited edition, a very limited run because they're colored. I call them the Christmas colors. People threw that back at me tonight, and I appreciate it. We've got the number 2, the number 4. These iridescent tags, this means it takes 84 pounds of pressure to yeah, it's 3 hours round trip. We're in Minnesota. It's 12:38 here. He's a good buddy. He works for my company, and you want to make sure we have heat because it's cooling off quickly in the Peterson household. And we've got a 2-month-old here and a Dominican wife, so let that story write itself. It takes 80 pounds of pressure to close that, whereas this one, which we're going to rep out in the left hand, is only 60. I will be annoyed, even after all the volume we did. Hey, you got a machinist and a welder in the chat now. Yeah, that's you, right? I'll be annoyed if I don't get this for 20 reps. We just tried and failed 20 reps. I don't know why. I don't know how after doing levering. I don't know. Actually, I guess you can see, I'm not a very vascular person, and I stopped my right arm about 5 minutes ago, but there are actually still some veins. There is some blood flow going on, so that is actually decent. I don't know how after all that volume I'm expecting to get more reps than what I failed, but maybe we can be positive and think that we can accomplish it. Here's the callus line. The handle goes behind the callus line. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Show it. So that's 10 quality reps. Some quality ass reps. Nobody wants to lift heavy weight. Sometimes 15. Actually, 16, 17, 18. God dang it. 19. Closed. I couldn't do it. Hey, I got 20, which was the goal. But boy, did we lose it fast then. Well, do it right hand. If it's worth doing in the left hand, it's worth doing in the right hand. Again, I'll never get over how cool this noise is. You don't get this noise with Iron Mind Captains of Crush, that's for sure. Come on. Honestly, I'd like to get 25 plus on this, and I think it can be done. Ready? Let's start the parade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, damn it, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nice. Up 21, up 22, up 23, up 24, up 20, dang 50, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Come on. 30. Yes. 31. Maybe 30. Oh, I don't know. Chat, did I get 32? There's a fantastic, if I'm being honest, and again, we try to be two things here. We try to be positive. We try to be honest. If I'm being honest, I actually don't think I got that 30-second rep. Might have. Would have been close. This will be the last cool down set of the night. People ask, so after you move the big weights, you crush the big grippers, what do? Well, lots of times what I do off camera, so people don't always see it, I'll do my stretching because I'm pretty big on stretching things out. And the other thing that I'm looking for now is this. I actually like doing this. I think it's a great thing. In fact, I know it is. Throw this band on your hand. Working the muscles, the opposite muscles. Opposite muscles need love too. I mean, they're basically muscles, so. It's just a yellow band. I try to put it the base of my fingernails, right? Then you open it. Oh, this isn't good. This is bad. Last week on the chat, one broke while we were doing it, almost hit us in the face. So we may need to spend a couple bucks, honestly, and get new ones. Do you ever use the rice bucket? You know what? I actually want to start using the rice bucket. We'll see. Hey, Brian. Hey, thanks for the comment, man. No, I get it. Not everybody's thing for sure. There's no doubt about it. It probably was shown to you because it's almost 1 a.m. and your usual lives probably ended. But it's still cool you showed up, man. I appreciate it. Boom, 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 boom. So I'll do this. Yeah, the heat's... Brother, that's exactly right. Right? I'm waiting for the heat guy to show up. We never go live this long. But... So here's the thing. The furnace is right over there. Oh, it's off camera. This is like my little cave thing. I like that I walk down those 2 stairs and I'm locked in my own basement. It's really fun for me. And he keeps saying, or he should be here any minute. So this is cool down work that doesn't usually make the stream. But I don't know, it got a decently active chat. There's people asking questions. So my thought was I'm just going to, keep doing this a little longer, see if the heat guy shows up. The heat guy's a buddy. He's doing me a favor by getting it done this late. We accidentally didn't order all the parts. He was already here once, so he's going 90 minutes north, 90 minutes south, just to make sure we have heat for the wife and the kids. So that's really cool. Speaking of 1 a.m., I got a dip. Man, that's fair. See us. I really hope you come through. Yeah, man, come on back. It's great. If you have the notifications on, you won't miss it. So this will be the cool down set. What we are going to do after this set is do one last test on the grip squeeze, measure it, see where we're at. Ha 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 ha! Sweet! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're just doing 30. Basically 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is the first time, 20, 21, that the demo gripper actually feels hard-ish. Look at how sloppy I am. God dang it, I keep pinching the block. That's how sloppy and fatigued I am. This is not sharp. All right. Final grip dynamometer squeeze of the night. God, please, can we please still be in the 120s at least? Oh, God. Yep, that's everything I had. Nothing more. Let's hit the same reps in the right hand. We'll do the right hand squeeze. Hans is an absolute 155. Oh, nice. Hans is a cool bro. He started hanging out the other day. I like his opinions. I like his thoughts. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You see how sloppy I am? These reps should look like this. But I'm so tired. The grip. I keep pinching the bottom and they're not crisp. If I was going for reps in the contest, I'd be laughed off the stage if there was a stage. Let's just do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to go right into the dynamometer. I love squeezing things hard. I don't know why. I just do. And I'm hoping, let's do what Hans suggests. Let's try to get 155 at least. Seems reasonable. Hey, gang. I appreciate everybody being here. I'd love it if you considered subbing and following us. We have a lot of fun together. We get some good comments. And here we go. We're going to do a squeeze. We got to get 155 for our guy, Hans. Hold it up. Yeah, I should have held it out far. I'll do a hold out far on the left because, well, I just will. When he means hold out far, I think what he means is, hell yeah. Most people do this. I call it shooting. Maybe other people don't. You wrap your hand on it, but a lot of people go, oh! You seem to get better numbers that way. So I'll hold it out far. We'll see if we beat our left this way. Oh my God. Hans, you will not believe this. Hans, look at this. Now, you saw that's a real number. This is the number you called out. I did it your way. I held it out. I shot it. I got 155. Is that the weirdest thing you've ever seen? Well, it's at least the weirdest thing you've seen tonight, maybe. Unless you watch really weird things. Probably not then. Well, let me try it right. You do get bigger numbers this way generally. Yeah, you get bigger numbers this way. I don't think I just got 173, am I right? So, hey gang. Hey, super, how are you? Thanks for the comment. So, I appreciate everybody being here tonight. I am gonna call my heat guy because I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced he's en route right now, and it's fine if he's not. I will just fold laundry. I love folding laundry, but basically I don't, but basically I have to do it. But like I said just a moment ago, follow the channel and sub. I'd really love it. This is super fun. We make new friends all the time. We always do member challenges. And yeah, it's just good to be alive. Appreciate it, gang. So cool everybody made it out. Thank you.